Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. How's it going? We're all here and ready to get crazy and all up in his house and stuff.
That is the worst. That is the worst Bill Cosby impression ever.
It wasn't supposed to be Bill Cosby impression.
I know. That's the point.
Why would I do an impression of a serial rapist?
One of the most prolific serial rapists of all time.
Congratulations!
There's a top 5 list, and he's like number 3.
Wow.
Genghis Khan's ahead of him because he raped literally half the world.
Well, that's we are all related to Genghis Khan.
The odds that all of us are related, or any one of us, or all of us are related to Genghis Khan are pretty high, actually.
Yes, I know.
He literally raped most of the world. It's like it's crazy.
Welcome to the rape edition of Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
You brought it up. I made a joke about the voice, and you brought the rape up, all right?
Wow.
S&I's
a little rapey this week. What's going on?
I was hoping we could start the show by talking about how Christmas is very soon.
Yeah.
Evil Christmas.
But instead...
And thank you, Stone Star, for the subscription. I have a wonderful mustache.
I assume you
I need another really short, annoying GIF to put there. Let me find a really short one here.
Yes. You see, if you don't find another really short, annoying one to put there, somebody will complain about this one being the same as last week.
I know.
I don't go fuck.
You should find something really short and annoying that's related to Christmas.
There you
Something unrelated to Christmas. You should do a Halloween.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
And it doesn't even fit. That's perfect.
Yep.
You know what's even more better?
There you go.
You need be better? I have one thing that might be better, though.
What?
Mike Wachowski face planting.
Oh, man.
No.
You'll get into the giggle loop. It's the greatest
This
gift
is
ever made.
Christmas related. It's a snowman getting punched out over and over, and then his head knocking down a little kid.
The snowman deserved it, alright?
His head knocks down that little kid standing next to him.
Oh my god, that poor kid's ice cream. Oh, that's so bad for that kid.
They better got her another ice cream or.
They even blurred. Yeah, they blurred out the face.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
I
don't think it's ice cream. I think it's her face.
Oh.
Blur out the face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's because she's a victim of assault, probably.
Yeah, I guess. Wow, put a dark twist on it. How about just because she's a little kid and, protect little kids?
That, maybe.
She's a victim of assault from a snowman's head.
Well, she was. He got knocked down by this poor person.
Wow.
Because he
Welcome
had
to
punch
the
guy in the fucking outfit.
unexpectedly dark edition of S&I.
What?
Start off with some tasteless rape jokes and then
obvious.
about assaulting a minor. What else we got? Anybody got some cancer or some AIDS you'd like to throw into the mix?
I'm not saying he's like a monster because he hit the kid. It's not like he clearly didn't mean to hit the kid.
This is how we celebrate Christmas here on Saturday Night InSaNiTy. I've lost the ability to speak. I'm just going to drink water. Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Yeah,
Deck the halls with mistletoe. That's not what this is.
Operation Child Endangerment. Begin.
If there's one of the few vines back
Can we
in
not
the day
call
that
it
were
that?
funny,
What?
It's the. Like I say, there's one of the few vines from back in the day that were actually funny. It was the one where they're all sitting in like a boardroom, and the guy's like, it says like rapist on there, and he goes,
God.
You know what's worse than a child rapist, or worse than a rapist? He pulls out and says child, and the guy goes, a child.
What?
Like, no.
Random. So, yeah, this is great.
Interesting start.
Best show ever.
It's the best show ever.
It's the most wonderful show in the world.
Literally in the world.
Ugh, my right nut hurts. Okay, there we go. It was just kind of stuck to my thigh a little bit, so it's fine now.
Everything's fine here now. How are you?
So, just, thank you, Smeghound. Gravestones, that means the show, we've killed the show. That's... Well, good night, everybody. Man. Major Toko emoting. I have no pickups. Surprise, surprise. What do you guys got?
Things, stuff.
6.
6?
I have
12.
12.
1, 2, 3.
You got
4,
a bunch of orders that have some stuff from
11.
11. Wow.
You got 8 of my titles.
Garbage Gamer has the most this week. That's crazy. It's madness.
Well, I'll have like 8 next time he sends me a package.
I'll have, I don't know, at least 200 or 300, I think, when I go and pick up those packages from the post office there. So that'll be great.
Oh Lord. Are you gonna go and do that already?
Yeah. Okay, bye. I'll go right now.
Just putting it off. I'm just putting it off because of the hell of visiting the post office.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do it anyway. And
I
better
know.
sooner
I got,
than later.
okay, I have errands to run tomorrow, so I'll be out and about, so I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. You have to. Promise. Promise.
I'll have to go early, too.
Promise.
I don't make promises. Fuck promises.
Whoa. Out.
I put it on the list.
He's like, I don't want to let anybody down.
Exactly. If I don't
do it
make
first,
promises, no one's ever disappointed.
That's not even remotely true.
Yeah. That's not how it works at all.
Promise you'll always love me. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I'll
No.
be that person like, don't count on me. I'm not a calculator.
Yeah.
Lord.
I'm just watching that snowman get punched out over and over and over.
Well, that's what he gets for scaring the shit out of that guy.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I
the
gotta
post
say,
office
that guy
open on
was
Sunday?
ready to punch him before he even moved.
He's
Tom?
just naturally hostile.
Is
What?
the post office open on Sunday?
Yes.
Wow, you lucky bastard.
Well, it's part of the drugstore, so the drugstore is open. Therefore, the post
Ah.
office is open. It's not open as long as the drugstore, but it's open till like 5, I think. So.
Ours is closed completely
Oh.
Yeah, it's Sunday, so
every Sunday.
no mail.
But
We don't-
yeah.
we don't
No
get mail.
Sunday service.
We're in
No.
a small town, so Saturdays are a no-go too.
Oh, great.
Yep.
I hate small towns for those kinds of reasons.
Yep.
Pizza places
Don't
that
you
don't
live in
deliver
a small
past
town,
11
though?
p.m. Yes, I do. I hate it.
You hate Yeah.
There's
Small towns
literally
suck, there's nothing to do.
one comic store in the entire town.
Oh, you get a comic shop. Wow.
There's
Your biggest place
well,
than I have.
there's another one that's it's got a few comics. Oh no, they got shut down. Never mind. There's only
We don't
one.
have even a
There's
comic,
only one.
comic shop's an hour away.
That other one was lame anyway. They just had like a few racks of random
Like, oh wait,
trades.
never mind.
and
They got shut down.
they're more about gaming and stuff, and nobody cared, I guess. So they closed down. So
Hard world, man. Really hard world to live in. That card gaming, like.
well, they do it at the other comic shop here, but it's in a better location, more central, more traffic.
But the thing is, the ones that survive are the ones that diversify. They're comics. They do the game. They probably sell toys too.
yeah, they do
Do
toys.
t-shirts?
They do mainly comics, but they also have like a huge selection of Funko Pops. Of course, really big right now.
Yep. Most of these stores have to diversify
they got a
and
lot
use
of-
internet to make ends meet.
They,
That's how
they
it works.
got a lot of action figures and big role-playing game section.
Every year we lose several hundred comic shops, and we don't get hundreds more every year. So
No,
it's a shrinking market in that
I
sense.
know.
Online retailers really strangled a lot of them.
Well, just
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
shopping in a physical store in general has been hurt by online shopping.
Nothing beats an actual comic
Okay.
shop rifling through a box of comics. So.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing
Like
I
a
was talking
dollar
about.
bin.
Talking about like video stores. It was always just an experience to go to a video store and like browse the shelves, chat with the clerks about their favorite movies, whatever. You know, it was always nice to be able to do that. Argue with your friends about what movie you're gonna rent that night.
Every comic shop has a dollar bin, and the best thing to do is go in there $10 loose and just go and look at every single comic on the dollar bin. Just
get some
find
stuff.
10 comics that either interest you
Yeah.
or whatever.
I found like a lot of stuff that I collected back in the 80s, which was kind of valuable then, has been severely devalued over the years, and I often find fills for those collections in the dollar bins.
Oh yeah, a lot of the black and white comics no one cares. Not like
Yeah.
they're very few collectors for.
Yeah.
So like some of them are quite valuable, right?
Yeah, there's a
If you
few.
can find someone to buy the fucking thing.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of the independent black and white publishers from the 80s.
It all boomed because of Ninja Turtles, actually.
Yeah. You did, yeah.
Cause that boom.
Ninja Turtles took off, so then everybody wanted to be the next Ninja Turtles. Nobody was. And but we got some pretty good comics out of it, and independent comic creators suddenly had a voice and didn't have to try to get their foot in the Marvel or DC doors. So.
There was a Cyberpunk one I used to read called Morgana X.
Okay, cool.
It was fun.
There's quite a few I liked.
I bought it because I was into bad girl comics at the time. And I thought it was bad girl comics.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's actually like real good sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
I enjoy it now for what it is, and then back then I thought I was going to see cutesy half-naked girls with guns.
Wow.
But look, I had a weird sexuality growing up. Deal with it.
That's okay. Nobody's judging.
Girls with guns,
A
man.
lot of us would pick up
That's
comics
right.
for the exact
Deal
same
with it.
reasons. It's like, ooh, busty girl on the cover. This must be full of busty girls.
Yeah, I got a lot of those. Like there's one that I've been trying. Here's the thing for all your viewers out there. If anyone has Double Impact, which is a comic from the 90s, the Bad Girls comic by a studio called High Impact Studios. I'm looking to get everything High Impact Studios ever did. So I have a bunch of it, but a lot of it's like really beaten up reader copies because I bought when it was brand new.
Yeah.
And if anyone would like to part with that, please hit me up. I'm Skinslip on Twitter. I'm Skinslip at Gmail. Let's talk, because I want those fucking comics.
There you go.
And I want them cheaper than the random prices they show up on eBay for. Because yes, they're kind of hard to find, but nobody wants them except like the 3 people, me included.
Duncan says, I never went to a comic shop and looked through all the comics, nor did I do that with music shops. I did that in electronics shops, LOL. I remember fumbling through all the electronic components one by one. God help you if you took me into a place with boxes of random computer parts. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that at the
That
thrift.
sounds like you, yes.
I used to do that at the thrift stores. I would go straight to the technology section, just kind of rifle through all the random parts and wires and accessories they had. See if there was anything
I gotta tell you, that to this day is the most popular section of the thrift store.
Yeah.
Every time I go into one, anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go to the fucking electronics section, it's full of people.
Yep.
And there's always nothing there because it's already been taken.
Yep.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I like when the artist in that, the guy who made that comic, Double Impact, called Ricky Carolero. I can't say his name right. I'm sorry. Carrillo, maybe? I don't know how to say his name. I apologize. He was actually accused later of tracing other artists and hiring other artists.
Fucking tracer!
Also hiring other artists and then altering their art to match his art. I guess at some point. But
Okay.
This is all allegations. I had no proof of this. But so he sold his company to a company called Another Bad Creations, ABC Comics. And they had a bunch of other comics, including Bad Apples and...
That's cool.
I'm looking for all this shit. Just fucking hit me up.
There's
Somebody,
a few
for
that
God's sakes.
I'd like to get the full runs of, like Aircell Comics, which I've talked about before. It's a Canadian,
yeah, dude,
Canadian
Aircell
independent. Yeah, Aircell did some great stuff. And the rest of the Epic comics from the 80s from Marvel. I've got a long box full of Epic comics, and there's still a few that I need. There's a few of the Epic Illustrated. I've got about 2/3 of Epic Illustrated. I still need some fills there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good shit. I loved that because that was the first time Marvel really delved into the whole creator-owned stuff. So there was some really creative and interesting stuff that came out of that line. A lot of which has since got reprints from other studios because it was all creator-owned. They could reprint it wherever they wanted. Marvel just got the rights to print it that one time and then would renegotiate if they wanted to do another edition. So it was great for creators to find their voice and to do so with a big publisher that would really get them a lot of exposure. So it was good. I think that all came out of the lawsuit with Steve Gerber over the ownership of Howard the Duck, where Steve Gerber actually took them to court over it. Marvel won, unfortunately, but logically, because it was created as a part of a Marvel Universe title.
It was creator-owned, but it wasn't creator-owned. It was work for hire. That's why.
It was work for hire. Well, and it was done for Marvel, So it was
work for hire for Marvel. It's owned by Marvel technically.
But in response to that, a few years later, Marvel put out the Epic Comics line, which was a line of creator-owned titles, and we largely have Steve Gerber's lawsuit to thank for that even happening. I think unconfirmed. I'm merely speculating, but it seems logical just given the time frame. But but yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
I likes the funny books. So
I love funny books.
So I finished. I finished the first few issues of in volume 3 of Preacher. I didn't realize there was a couple of spin-off things that they did that are included in the 6 volumes. So the one that I was reading was a 4-part miniseries they did giving the origin of the Saint of Killers, which was quite a harrowing story. And it's one of those interesting stories, and this is a tribute, testament to Garth Ennis' skill as a writer. It's one of those interesting stories where for the first 3 parts of it, you're empathizing with this guy, and you're feeling bad for him, and you're kind of laughing as he does bad things to bad people. But I'm not going to give anything away, but there are some things that happen in the 4th part, the final chapter of that story, where it's like, I am no longer empathizing with you. That was some really bad...
A lot of people were very upset by that, actually.
You did some really bad shit in that issue. Yeah. I
remember reading about that. People are having problems about that.
I can see why, because it's leading you down one way through most of the story, and then suddenly it takes this sharp left turn, which...
Yes, it's called a swerve.
When you think about it, it does make sense in terms of his journey as a character. Like, it's not out of character. It's just shocking when it happens.
Right.
And
when a switchback happens like that, it's called a swerve.
Yeah. So he is not an empathetic character. He is. Yeah. He went through. That's why people have a problem with Rob Zombie's Halloween. Same concept. He's an empathetic character. It's like he went through some shit, and it changed him, not necessarily for the better.
I don't want to have empathy for Michael Myers.
But then the next one was a double length issue. Special all about Cassidy, the vampire character, and about some of his adventures shortly before he met up with Preacher, like Jesse, the main character.
I'm looking forward to finally reading all that eventually.
Yeah. So
when we move, I'll be able to spread it all out.
I've really been enjoying it. It's very well written and just a great story and some really interesting characters.
What's interesting is I actually got a pretty good response to my reading comics segment, where I just sit there and read a comic and like let's play some light read.
When you just literally stream you reading a comic.
Yeah, actually people come and just sit down and hang out and they ask questions, or they'll read. They're like, oh, I'm reading this right now. Well, that's cool. So I think I'm gonna do that like a more regular thing, like maybe once a day in the afternoon. And so maybe we'll actually take time to focus on a specific comic series like that.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think of things to do to stream that I would normally want to do in my regular life, so I can get through stuff and also get content out there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get streaming, because I gotta keep streaming. I'm trying to find something. Because everyone's like, "Oh, I'll play a game." Like, yeah, it's great, you can play a game, but I want like something that's me. It's gonna bring people and go, "I'm here for that guy."
I'm more than just video games. Yeah. So.
Whatever. That person's shit. Book club. Yeah.
Something like a book club. Yeah. But a comic club.
Say that when it comes to the charity shops around here, I mean, technically, Salvation Army is a quote-unquote charity thrift store.
Yeah.
And so is Goodwill. They sell themselves as a charity store. Mm-hmm. But every time I think of a charity shop like that, I'm like, Goodwill also pays people who are
anti-LGBT rights. That's specifically.
I'm talking
Salvation
about
Army.
They're paying people cents on the dollar what they're worth per hour.
Oh, right.
To do shit.
No, but they also donate
And they
to
can get away with it legally.
Is that Goodwill though? I thought that was Salvation Army. Because I know Salvation
That's
Army
mostly
supports.
Salvation
is
Army.
very
They're both
anti-LGBTQ.
religious
They
companies,
both-
so
Yeah.
just saying.
All right.
The other one we deal with out here on the East Coast is St. Vincent de Paul.
Oh, I know that one.
So basically,
Yeah.
I have no problem. Every time I walk into one of those stores, I'm like, specifically looking for shit that I can sell for more than what they're selling it for.
I'm not gonna.
Because I want to take advantage of them. Because I don't give a fuck about them.
I'm gonna say. I will say right now that they haven't. They're not all bad. They have helped lots and lots and lots of people throughout their history get back on their feet. So like they do good, but they do bad too. Just be fair with the accounting. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, the only thrift store that I really go to is Value Village anyway, and then there's
I like Value
there's
Village.
some local
They're
ones too. But I've got a lot of clothes from Value Village, actually, stuff that would
Can't wait to
normally
go
cost
thrift storing
a lot
with
more
That'd be
than
great.
what I paid for it. So a lot of my dress clothes are from there because it's cheaper, you know.
I think Stout. I'm gonna get us some spy glasses with the cameras.
I already did that and it doesn't work as well as I had hoped.
Oh, you got cheap ones, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I didn't get. They weren't that cheap.
Spike out.
Either they were cheap and I got ripped off, or I don't know.
We'll make it work.
I said do what LGR does with his LGR thrifts.
Yeah.
That's
And
what I
it'll-
tried to do, but I got the ones I got, which I paid a pretty good amount of money for. They had like the fucking the date and the time on the bottom of the fucking video, which I could not get to go away no matter what I did. So
Oh, God. Duncan says, also, good luck finding anything like a computer. They seem to sell them on eBay. Probably wipe them as well. A charity shop once refused to sell me an external floppy drive, as it had gone on the shelf by mistake, and there was a danger of data being on it. I was trying to explain what a floppy disk was, and it was not in the drive, but it didn't help. Shame, really, as that drive was an Apple one worth a few quid on eBay. God, technologically inept people selling technology. Like, oh, you're so stupid.
That's why if you ever want to try to find big box PC games at a thrift store,
Yeah.
look where the board games are.
Wow.
No joke.
Look where the books are. Look where the computer books are. Look where
Look
the
where
regular
the
books are.
Yeah.
Look where the
Yeah, if you-
children's books are. They're all
If you
there.
want to find, jewel cases of PC games or PlayStation games or whatever, look
DVD.
where the music is.
Yeah.
Yep. You want PS2 games? Look for the DVDs. Trust me.
People
Trust
have
me.
no idea what they're doing.
You have to think like a completely technically inept person.
Think like
in
an
order
80-year-old
to-
grandma.
Think like an old person.
Yeah, think like grandma.
This is one of them compact disc movies. Put it in with the music.
Yep.
It's
Well,
here,
they
2020.
literally go, this is the same shape.
Yeah, basically. Not actually reading the label or anything.
Not actually looking at what it is. But yeah, I've actually found like really old 80s DOS PC games, Amiga games,
Nice.
and shit like that at thrift stores that were mixed in with like the boxes of Clue and Monopoly.
Yeah. All right,
Because they're all
4-star.
same.
wasn't it you found one of the Mill Creek sets there, and they had priced it at like $300 or something?
Yes,
because there were so many
it was
movies.
$10 a movie or something.
No, that was actually when I just started discovering half-price books.
Oh, okay.
And half-price books, yeah, had one of the early Mill Creek releases that was just like 50 random public
Uses it.
domain movies
Yeah.
or something like that. And yeah, and they had gone through and instead of looking online to just actually see what the set was worth,
Yeah.
they priced it out by how many movies it had on it.
Yeah.
So they went like 50 cents a film,
Uh-huh.
but the thing had like 150 movies on it. So it
Yeah.
was like fucking like $60.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Do you know what these are and how much they typically sell for?
So
New
I actually
for like
I had the
$15.
store manager there. I was talking to him and I was bringing up on my phone at the time, showing him the Walmart ad for the same set that was $4.99. And I'm like, these are not like sought after films. These are public domain release movies. All you're paying for is for this company to put it on a disc for you
Pretty much, yeah.
and put it in a box. I go, these are not.
I have a public domain set that's even different, and I'll explain why when we get to it. It's my pickup.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. Public domain set actually.
But yeah, I had to do that a few times with stuff though, where it's just like, yeah, okay.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one was over at a game store when I was at, where they were trying to sell a very beat up copy of Super Mario World for like retail, $59.99. I'm like, you're retarded, flat out. And it's just like, you honestly think that anyone's gonna pay $60 for a beat up version of a pack-in game,
Yeah.
one of the most
Like
readily available cartridges out there,
probably the
just
most
because you're a
easily
game store and you have it behind a glass case.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's in the glass case. That automatically adds $20 to the price, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't go to that game store anymore.
Well, case in point, Duncan says he went to a Sue Ryder, which is a thrift store chain in the UK. He says went to the Sue Ryder. He says, in fact, yesterday I found in the Sue Ryder shop a Commodore Amiga game. Where was it? With the audio CDs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, this was the same video game store. It's now they've learned their
Laserdiscs
lesson
and the
on that one.
vinyls, Yeah.
They now mostly just sell Magic the Gathering cards
Yeah.
and hold tournaments and stuff.
Mhm.
Which is fine. They can do whatever the hell they want. But these are the same people that were trying to sell just the box to an Atari Jaguar for like $300. It was a cardboard
maybe.
fucking box.
Yeah, $50. It's in really good condition on eBay if you're lucky.
Like, I was going in there wondering about it because I thought the Jaguar was in. He goes, no, it's just the box. And I just walked out. I'm like,
It was
oh my
even
God.
if it had the Atari, it still wouldn't be worth $300.
Have
No,
you
they
played
wanted,
Atari
like,
today?
half that. Half
They-
that.
They literally wanted $300 something for what was just a cardboard box with the word Atari Jaguar printed on it.
Dumb. That's why
Sweet.
I love Magic the Gathering, but I cannot bring myself to pay more than $5 for a card because it's just a shiny piece of cardboard. Just a piece of cardboard.
I've
Like,
always-
oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You have a $3,000 land. That's great. It's just a piece of cardboard. It's just a piece of cardboard. It's not worth $300 to me. Not worth $3,000 to me.
But it's nice cardboard.
I don't get. It's old cardboard. It's old dirty cardboard.
Old, dirty, classic cardboard. with
Yeah,
the
I'm not
smell
paying you
of the
$3,000 for old dirty cardboard.
90s. Yeah.
I love Magic. I said that and I bought a $30 card. It came in the mail because it was cheaper than buying the actual single. It was a special limited edition 24-hour
Yeah.
limited time thing, and I bought it because it was like a full $10 less than buying the actual card from the printed set from 10 years ago.
That's right.
was like, okay,
Atari
good money
Jaguar. Do the math. Uh-huh.
Yep. The 64-bit game system.
Shut
Big
up.
giant quotation
64-bit.
16-bit
Yeah.
plus 16-bit, that totally equals $300.
Whoa.
Plus it's a 24-bit coprocessor.
Whoa. Sorry. It got a little loud.
Okay, so let's get through some geeky news here. So from Roger Rivera, our resident New York news hound, says, before we get down to the geeky news, we here at SNI would like to wish our fans a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus, and or just a Happy 25th of December.
Happy solstice.
Happy
A
solstice,
Festivus
yes,
for
yeah.
the
That's
rest
tonight,
of us.
I think. I think
Festivus.
solstice is
I
right
believe
now,
it is
actually.
right now, yes.
Yeah,
that's
today is-
where Rose is, actually, because Annetta and her husband celebrate solstice because they're not particularly religious, but they wanted to do something for the holidays. So they decided a few years
nice.
ago to go with solstice because it's just nice and,
Anti-Christian.
yeah.
It's
So
good and not Christian. It's
anyway,
not paganism.
nice and neutral, I
Distorted
guess.
by Christianity, yes.
So anyway, that's where Rose is. She's celebrating solstice with them, and then she's going to be here on Monday. So not sure what that's going to do for the marathon this week. We'll find a day when we can do it. Maybe, yeah, we'll figure it out. Marathon right after SNI.
Oh, Lord.
No, I've already been streaming a lot today.
Haven't you been live for like 8 hours already? Just before you did the stream?
Well, not quite. Maybe like 4 or 5, but
4 or 5? Okay,
yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I did.
Just watching movies.
Well, no, we did the rest of the Star Wars challenges in Fortnite 4 rows because she's not going to be.
I
here to
remember
finish
seeing
them.
your tweet.
So yeah, so we got those all done. She got all the free Star Wars goodies. She's all good to go now, and then she'll have all the Christmassy stuff, the Winterfest stuff to do when she comes here on Monday. She'll be very.
Yeah, I read the tweet when I went to
excited.
Twitter to go retweet this thing. I was like, oh, I missed that. I would have retweeted it if I
Okay.
saw it then, you know.
Okay, so first off, some trailers. We got the official trailer for the next DC animated movie, Superman Red Sun. I still need to get the new Wonder Woman one that came out. I need to get that.
Bloodlines, whatever.
I forgot what it is.
I think it's Wonder Woman Bloodlines. I don't know. I don't have it either.
Yes, it is. It's Bloodlines. You're right. First teaser for A Quiet Place Part 2. The first official trailer will drop on January 1st. There we go. I still need to see the first
Which one's the Quiet Place? Which one? No, we watched Bird Box. I don't know. I don't think I've seen A Quiet Place.
It's another quietness one.
Which is the one with the TVs? Is that
I don't know. I haven't
Bird Box
seen either
or
of
Quiet?
them. So.
Somebody said to just explain which one's that one? The one with the TV transmission?
What?
I don't know.
Is that a different movie? God, what movie is
That
Maybe
definitely
it's
isn't
neither
Bird Box.
of
There
them.
are televisions in Bird Box, but they're
Okay,
not part
hold
of
on.
the plot.
Then
Okay.
tell me, what is the movie with that that family trapped by the aliens or whatever, and the TV's telling them lies? What movie was that? We watched that together. I'm pretty sure.
Terror Vision?
No.
It's a modern.
Terror Vision.
Stop it! That's not what I'm talking about.
Hey, I wasn't wrong.
I'm thinking of a movie that's similar to those two, but different. I can't
It's not
remember what it's
Signs, I don't
called.
think.
Not Signs. It's a
No.
movie that came out in the last couple of years. It was saw it on Netflix. We saw it on Netflix.
Anyway, figure it out quietly to yourself. I'm going to carry on with the news. First teaser for the biopic Respect, starring Oscar and Grammy Award winner Jennifer Hudson as the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Respect covers the life of Aretha from singing as a child at her father's church choir to becoming an iconic superstar and civil rights activist. So there you go, very nice.
And people complaining. And I hope they keep making these for years to come, just to spite you.
What?
I need my Kurt Cobain biopic now.
Oh, yeah.
I know Gus did something, but it's not the same thing. It's a good movie, but it's not the same.
Official trailer for the teen drama Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always. A pair of teenage girls in rural Pennsylvania travel to New York City to seek out medical help after an unintended pregnancy. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, wow. That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. Official trailer for the thriller The Woman in the Window. An agoraphobic woman living alone in New York, played by Amy Adams, begins spying on her new neighbors only to witness a disturbing act of violence. Well, gee, that doesn't sound like Rear Window, like exactly.
Not at all.
the
Rear Window again.
only difference being she's
Oh, so
agoraphobic
it's,
instead of in a wheelchair.
Shia LaBeouf. What was that one?
Oh,
Disturbia.
Disturbia.
Which was also a ripoff of Rear Window.
Yeah.
I hear that was really good, though, to be fair.
Was
It's
it?
not.
Okay.
No.
It was not.
Maybe
Yeah,
this one will be
mediocre.
good.
I'll be very fair and say it was mediocre. It's like
Uh-huh.
a 5 out of 10. It's not
Okay.
terrible. It's just
So if someone could really have loved it, I could see that. I could see, and they just didn't,
Okay.
they told me that.
Well, I'll have to check
I'll
out
check it
the
out
trailer for that one. We'll see if it's just the premise is similar and the execution is different. I don't know.
It's probably a
agree.
similar premise, but
Yeah.
different execution,
Yeah.
you know. Hey, dude,
feel
Mimic
like-
3 is the same thing also, in case you're curious.
What?
I feel like Mimic
Yep.
3 is the same thing.
Pygmalion
I feel
3?
like-
Mimic 3.
Mimic!
Oh, Mimic
God damn
3. I have that.
It's Rear Window.
I still haven't watched
That's
it.
an
I only
old
watched the
man.
first Mimic.
Yeah, you're good.
So,
don't go any
What
farther.
I'm
I'll watch
trying
the
to
rest of
say
it.
is that people who liked Disturbia probably never saw Rear Window, because if
Yes.
they saw Rear Window, they'd be like, this is a pale imitation of Rear Window.
Well,
Oh,
it's
Rear
hard
Window
to
is
beat
amazing.
the camera work of Rear Window,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Rear
That's
Window's
like,
amazing.
it's amazing camera work. I mean, that's where the shot from fucking Tenebrae comes from. It's from Rear Window.
Yeah.
But that's fucking Dario Argento's version with badass goblin synth through it.
Oh, I love
That's
Tenebrae.
in my head right now.
Tenebre's great. Official trailer for Christopher Nolan's Tenet. Set in the afterlife of a world of international espionage, Tenet follows a spy operative as he races against the clock to prevent World War III. There you go.
I'm cool. I like spy movies. Please don't be like the Bourne Identity.
Movie and TV
Essentially cut.
news. Netflix's The Witcher series, based off the popular video game, actually it's based on the novels, not the video game, but anyway, of the same name, began streaming this week and apparently getting rave reviews.
Yes. All my friends
Apparently
are
really
loving
good. Hold on a second. I just got a couple gifts here from Major Motoko.
Oh,
We got
Yay! You can finally play that.
from on Steam here. We got Lost Planet Extreme Condition. Nice. I've been wanting to play that for a while. We got Lost Planet 2. More extremer condition. And I already have Lost Planet 3. Oh, and the Castlevania Anniversary Collection.
Oh,
Sweet!
I'm so jealous.
Sweet!
That's so
Oh my
cool.
god, Konami's Castlevania Anniversary Collection traces the origins of the historic vampire franchise, included as a unique ebook, with details provided by developers, artists, and others inspired by the Castlevania legacy, and sheds a fresh light into the world of Castlevania. Fucking A. Down with that. I'm guessing that has some games in it, too.
Yes, it's got the original NES games remastered.
Well,
And
holy shit.
the Game Boy ones.
And the Game Boy ones. Oh, the Game Boy ones with like good controls.
Let me just
Kinda-
quickly peek on Steam here, and we'll take a look. Hold on a second.
I wish that's the one I really want, actually.
We'll take a peek as someone pelts a snowman the entire
Owen sent me
Yes.
sent me DLC for Fire Pro Wrestling, so now I only need one more piece of DLC and I'll have it all.
Castlevania.
Game.
Yeah, there it is. Castlevania
Entrance
Anniversary
designer.
Collection.
Oh, it's got Rondo of Blood too.
Star
which is-
page.
oh,
Well, just let me.
good.
I'm
So-
getting
oh,
the
yeah,
list. Just hold your horses. Okay. So you got Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, Super Castlevania 4. That's gonna be the first one I play. Castlevania, Castlevania the Adventure, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge, Castlevania Bloodlines, Kid Dracula, never released in English before, and the History of Castlevania, Book of the Crescent Moon. Well,
Would you
shit.
believe people were actually upset with this because it didn't come with Symphony of the Night?
Oh,
What the fuck?
I've got Symphony of the Night. I'm good.
Yeah, it's been released in other forms.
Yeah, it's not like it's
I got it
unobtainable.
on my.
And also, it
PlayStation
is
account.
it is technically, when it comes to the core Castlevania, like 4 set of games, it doesn't line up.
But
It
it's
is-
good.
It is good, and it is a Castlevania game, but it's a change in
It's
the
like
formula.
people always
Yeah,
find
there's
some.
my favorite are those games, but I like the classics too.
People always find some way to complain centered around Symphony of the Night. Well, it's not a real Castlevania game because he uses a sword instead of the whip.
Oh right, can we subscribe? 1 second.
Well, no, I mean it's just
Here's the thing. I think the collection 2 will have Symphony of the Night and the 3 Game Boy games.
yeah.
Okay.
Because
See,
they're all
my
the
point
same
was not the fact that he uses
style.
a sword instead of a whip.
Mhm.
That's the first one to use what we know as the Metroidvania style.
Mhm.
It's the type of game,
Hey, and he has all those
Not-
cool vampire powers you can use too. I mean,
stuff like that.
it's a really fun game. Hey, got an emote thanks to Skinslip subscription. Thanks Skinslip for the emote and the subscription. What I get? What I get? I got a ha-ha point. Ha-ha.
27 months. I'll point that out.
27 months.
I am the longest.
I think you are.
I'm the elder mod and the subscriber.
That's right.
I think there was actually one person who subscribed before me, honestly. I
Double-
just don't know. It wasn't Stoudman,
Double
Someone
elder
else.
status. I don't know.
but I don't know who that is. I don't know if they still subscribe to you or not, but I think I'm up there. I'm up there tied with I think Major Motoko or someone
Cool.
else. You subscribed
it's-
like right after.
That's good. So that's a couple of like classic gaming collections I've got on Steam now. Like the Castlevania, I've got the Doom one. That
Yeah, when you do
somebody sent
marathons,
me.
you have a lot of little games you can play and stuff. Actually.
Absolutely, yeah. No, that's great. Okay, let's carry on with the news here. Thank you so much, Major Motoko. That's awesome. That's a few. Well, all 3 of those are ones I've been wanting for quite some time, as you know. But okay, let's see here. So blah 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 blah. Yes, the directing duo of Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are heading into uncharted waters when it comes to their next project, horror. Lord and Miller will team with Matt Bettinelli, Olpin, and Tyler Gillette, the team behind 2019's Ready or Not. The film is being described as a bear-driven horror comedy with heart. The Good Boys meets The Revenant. Interesting. Alright, that's something I'd be one to keep an eye on. Netflix. Oh, I'm excited about this. Netflix has ordered a reboot series of the classic He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. This is not the same series that director Kevin Smith is spearheading, as his series is a direct sequel to the original. So, holy shit. We're getting 2 new He-Man series.
Yep.
One a continuation, one something all new, all different.
And we have a She-Ra series going on that's a hit, too.
And there's She-Ra, which apparently is really good. I keep meaning to check it out, but...
I hear very good things, but then again, I'm in a bubble of lots of
people who like
non-binary
those kinds of
people,
things.
and so they tend to latch on to some characters like this. But
fair enough.
So to be fair, I live in a bubble because I block
okay.
people who are shitheads.
Well, yeah, it's one thing to have another opinion. It's another thing to be an
If
asshole
I want another
about it.
opinion, a piece of pulp culture, I'll go look for it. Thanks.
Yeah.
But we'll have a nice discussion, polite discussion, or I'll block you. That's it. I have a no tolerance with that.
Oh yeah, same here. 0 tolerance. If you're a dick, you're gone.
Bye bye.
The first comic book movie of the 2020s, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, has officially been rated R. Yes, excellent.
Cool.
We figured that was
Good.
going to happen, to be fair. But.
Well, and it rightly should, because, I mean, it's just gives so much more freedom for those characters in particular.
Exactly. No, I
It's
agree.
excellent. Marvel Studios president and all-around awesome human Kevin Feige has confirmed Season 2 of Marvel's What If animated series is currently in production. Both seasons will comprise of 10 episodes each. There you go. Following a successful partnership on Fargo, FX and MGM Television are developing a limited series based on Stephen King's classic horror novel, Carrie. Sources close to the project say this time around, Carrie White will be played by either a woman of color or a transgender actress. Interesting.
I'm, any character, whatever. Just entail the Perry White better be an honest, true, without any kind of, like, weakness when it comes to, like, his journalistic integrity. Like, you just gotta portray this character as a very true and honest person. Like,
What are you talking about?
Perry White?
Carrie White.
Oh, I was thinking...
The Stephen King.
Sorry. I misheard you.
Wonderful journalist Carrie.
I'm thinking like
prints her papers in blood.
Perry White from Superman. So I'm like, oh, actually,
No.
anybody. That's fine.
No.
Anybody can be anybody. It's just a character. As long as it embodies the character is my point.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm very high.
That's
I'm having a good time.
I was
with
just
my-
letting you go.
my
Like,
bad self.
she's not talking about who we're talking about.
No, I thought you said Perry White, not Carrie White. Sorry. Miss her. I'll turn you up.
Okay. I'll be extra loud and obnoxious now.
Excellent.
Let's see. So anyway, new miniseries Carrie.
Sorry.
Paramount Pictures. What? Paramount Pictures is still making movies?
Somehow.
Has announced a 4th Jackass film. Oh, well, that's why. It doesn't cost
Excellent.
anything
Go
to make
for it.
those.
They want money.
For a release date of March 5th, 2021, this will be the first installment in the franchise not to include Jackass original Ryan Dunn since his tragic death in 2011.
You
Yes.
kind of can't be there, to be fair.
Well, obviously. But, let's see here. Netflix has ordered 8 episodes of the adult animated series The Midnight Gospel from Emmy-winning Adventure Time creator Pendleton Ward and comedian Duncan Trussell. The series centers on Clancy, a space caster with a malfunctioning multiverse simulator, who leaves the comfort of his home to interview beings living on dying worlds.
That
Interesting.
sounds really freaking cool. That sounds like an idea he came up with on Joe Rogan's show.
I'm down for that.
As a fan of Joe Rogan's show.
Let's see. Upcoming streaming service Quibi and Lionsgate are participating with rap icon 50 Cent for an animated adaptation of Trill League, an adaptation of Anthony Pipe's indie graphic novel and its anime-inflected hip-hop informed vision of a black superhero universe. Interesting.
They did that in the 90s. It was called the Milestone Universe, and then it didn't work, and they did it called the Worlds Collide, and then it went away during Infinite Crisis. Bye.
Oh, there you go.
Bye.
They're cool characters. That's where Static Shock came from. Static Shock was arguably the best character from Milestone.
The first pictures of Bill and Ted Face the Music hit the interwebs this week, showing off the team in a very familiar phone booth.
Yeah.
Bill and Ted's Daughters, as well as The Return of Death. Yes, with the same actor.
Oh,
Very cool.
Cool.
The live-action Nightmare Fuel adaptation of Broadway's Cats, and the 9th installment of the Star Wars saga, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, both hit theaters this week. Raptors note, loose lips sink starships. In other words, no Skywalker spoilers, please.
I have news.
Yes?
Cats was because everyone was saying that it made everyone feel weird and horny.
Weird and horny?
The studio actually revised the graphics and sent out new revisions. So if you go starting this week, you'll see new CGI cats.
What?
Which may or may be more horny and or more weird.
How could they have revised it that quickly? Like,
don't look at me.
Did it come out like a week ago? I don't know.
My guess is they had other version,
yeah.
and then the studio said do it this way instead, and then they had to rush that way. That's the one that came out.
I also heard
someone was smart enough to click back up.
Abort.
Yeah.
Undo. That looks better.
Revert.
I also heard there was a few shots that were unfinished, like that were you could see visible green screen set and stuff. So,
yep, I hear it was a travesty of great proportions, and they'll never see
the first review I had ever heard anyone talk about it was, and the words are, and I quote, "My eyes are still bleeding." I'm like, oh my god.
I kind of want to see it now.
That's one that I will check it out at some point, like maybe on Netflix or something, out of morbid curiosity. But that's about it.
You do a live stream.
Oh god.
Get drunk.
You're just like, oh my god, I'm so horny,
and
I can't explain why.
That's the most weird boner. So weird.
Quickly do comic book news. Produced in partnership with Dark Horse Comics, IDW Publishing will try their hardest to make 80s babies cry with joy. As two iconic 1980s sci-fi robotic franchises collide in the comic book miniseries Transformers vs. The Terminator. The first part of this 4-issue miniseries hits March next year.
I saw this.
It seems like such a
I
strange...
thought it was kind of weird.
Yeah. It's
I
kind
don't know,
of...
I just like Optimus Prime just like stepping and kicking all of...
To be fair, Transformers comics has never been really been for kids. They've always been for more like teenagers. So
Yeah.
the content isn't the problem. It's just that the weird mesh of realities.
Because
I
they're
don't know.
both robots.
It could work.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did RoboCop Terminator. That works.
Both work.
Yeah.
I think it can work because, like, hasn't Transformers mashed up with a lot of other things too? Like,
Well,
isn't it
yeah, but
mashed up with
they've
G.I.
usually been
Joe?
other Hasbro properties, though. So it's like action figures meeting other action figures.
Sci-fi action properties, not
Yeah.
slasher or cyberpunk slashers and
Yeah.
action punk
So.
action
I don't
punk
know.
films.
And then there was also Terminator meets RoboCop, right? Like,
Yeah.
so
But
when,
yeah.
when you
most
say it
cyberpunk
sounds
films.
weird, I'm like, I don't know, man.
They've done
They've
it.
done a lot of weird combos in the past. It seems
Fair,
about
that's-
as weird
that-
as all the others.
RoboCop and Terminator does make sense because they're like
It does.
both cybernetic.
Well, they're both proportional to each other.
Yeah.
So,
And what happened in the comics is kind of crazy, but yeah.
I don't
Bit
know.
of a size difference here.
It would be kind of cool, though, to see, like, Ultra Magnus going mano-a-mano with one of those big tractor tread hunter-killer robots.
Right? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with this. There's not merit to this. I just think it's a weird pairing.
Yeah.
And that's weird. Okay.
Well, see, G.I.
Like
Joe...
Alien Superman was a weird pairing.
G.I. Joe
Like,
meets
why?
Transformers wasn't that far off, though, because they were both Hasbro properties and both shared a lot of similarities already. So,
They did
you know,
Aliens and Superman combo, which by the way ended up being apparently very good. I just never, I just haven't read it. But they announced that, and I was like a fucking teenager, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah. Well,
That's
they
weird.
had Aliens versus Superman, Batman versus Predator. Then they had Batman and Superman versus Alien and Predator.
Yes, and I actually think that I want to read all that because I hear it's really good.
I have the latter one, the last one, graphic novel collection of it.
I have the be all end all. It's all the things versus all of the other things.
Pretty much, yeah. Ultimate Battle of Ultimate Destiny.
Yeah.
So any video game news this week? Garbage Gamer?
I managed to scrimp through a few here.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll get all adjusted here.
I will eat ketchup chips while you do that.
Transformers and GoBots would be great.
Yeah, Transformers and and they're both owned by Hasbro now, so that could actually happen.
Very easily just introduce them right into the universe.
I think they did do a new GoBots comic, did they not?
I don't know.
Into video game news. And I was like, sorry.
So the GoBots video game.
They filed some new trademarks, apparently a couple days ago. Well, not trademarks of new products, trademarks of old existing ones, reimagining them. Such trademarks as Darkstalkers, Power Stone, Dino Crisis, Cyberbots, Puzzle Fighter, Pocket Fighter, Capcom Fighting Jam. A lot of people will know over the great big pond there, a game called Warzard, or we know it here as Red Earth.
Okay.
Super Gem Fighters, a bunch of other ones. They kind of just did a mass.
We're doing everything we've ever done over again.
HD remake Dino Crisis, please.
I was gonna say the ones that really caught my attention were Cyberbots, Power Stone, Dino Crisis, and Bionic Commando.
Oh, Bionic Commando, yay!
They did a new Bionic Commando.
Please make a better, newer.
Yeah, it was like a decade ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty decent, I think, but I don't remember.
It was, it didn't translate very well.
Okay then.
I liked the 2D game that got spawned off of the newer Bionic Commando.
Yeah, because they took the graphics from the 3D game and made it 2D and pretty much a remake of the NES game.
So that it was more,
Though to be fair, the Steam game didn't work on my computer for the longest time.
Yeah,
that's the one. Bionic Commando Rearmed. Yeah, I think I have it actually on PS3.
It's fixed. It's just
I hate when that happens when it's like, this game is awesome, but it doesn't work.
Like, what's that? What was that? Was it Dark Void, the game with the jetpack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dark Void Zero still doesn't work on Steam 5 years later. That game got abandoned. It's just a shame.
Sometimes with old games like that, there will be user patches you can get that will actually fix the bugs.
Yep.
There's one I was looking at yesterday. I've forgotten what it was. But anyway, it was one of those.
But the next one here is in response to the release of Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars Battlefront 2 got a expansion update called the Celebration Edition. And it pretty much it just adds a bunch of new maps, a bunch of new characters, and scenarios based off of Rise of Skywalker. And it even goes back and starts retelling old story. Like you can go and replay old scenarios. Like you can have survive like the very beginning of A New Hope.
Yeah.
You know, you can do that. You can do finally something we wanted in Battlefront 2, the new Battlefront 2. Is the actual epic battles from the Clone Wars. Those are finally coming back.
That's cool.
See, I thought you were going to say another Hoth battle.
Because we need one of those in every Star Wars game.
How many fucking times do we have to see a fucking Hoth battle?
One of the other ones that I thought was actually kind of interesting is apparently they show it in the trailer, so I'm guessing it's going to be a scenario. Is the ending scene from The Last Jedi?
Oh yeah.
Where all the walkers are walking in.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, wrong movie.
Yeah, wrong movie.
I was like, no, what? Oh, right, never mind.
But yeah, it looks like that's going to be a scenario. Whereas you could choose a side or whatever, and you can see how long you can.
Will we have the one where I think it's one of the greatest battles of all time, where Han Solo is trying to get Chewie to his planet for Life Day, and they're being chased by the Imperials. I think we need that one.
Nobody needs that one.
We just fighting
They really
waves.
do need a Life Day reference at some point.
My
Just
chin
fucking-
2 sizes that day.
I tried to explain this. There was somebody on Twitch that I was talking to about this recently. They've never seen the Star Wars Holiday Special, and they were legitimately wondering what to expect.
Just be.
And I was trying to explain to them that it has no subtitles, and they just didn't get it. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Do you speak Wookiee? Like, no. Why? Why would I need to? You don't get it. You don't get it.
You don't.
It's like Kashiki in there, right? What do they call it? I can't remember.
Well, I mean, you still you understand the gist of what they're saying to each other. You don't need to know the exact words, but
Right.
Yeah.
you know, it's all mime. It's all
just-
mime and stuff.
It's just a really off-key
suggested
song that makes
that-
you want to fucking blow your eardrums out.
Well, don't you like drunk Carrie Fisher singing the Star Wars theme to you? Bay Arthur,
Yeah.
who you know has a beautiful singing voice, singing.
Yeah, in that scene where the Wookiee gets VR porn.
Awkward boner time. Oh yeah.
So yeah,
At
moving
least
on.
it
from
would be
that.
if it didn't keep cutting back to Grandpa Wookiee's face in between it. I don't know.
Yeah. Talk about a fuzzy boner killer. Okay. But anyway, moving on from that. Apparently some modders got into the files for PT on the PS4,
Mm-hmm.
playable teaser,
Yeah.
and managed to break the boundaries and actually walk the streets of Silent Hills.
What?
And
That's
because
cool.
apparently in that playable teaser where it shows like the trailer at the end, you know, after you figure out the game,
Yeah.
apparently that was all in game.
Oh wow.
So because
Still
that
under
entire
construction,
map,
so, yeah.
that entire map and area is actually in the PT demo, which is probably why the demo was larger than people thought it was going to be.
Nope, I don't believe it.
Wow.
So yeah, there's some videos on YouTube you can watch. You just look up PT modder breaks game or something, breaks it or
Wait
whatever.
a second. So, PT stands for playable teaser.
Yep.
Yes.
I never knew that. I was
You're welcome.
today years old
Yep.
when I learned that.
Yeah.
To be fair,
terrifying,
I knew
eh?
that. I found out last year. To be fair, so it's not like I knew. I knew it was so much
Absolutely
longer.
terrifying.
And speaking of PT, the last bit of gaming news here, Mr. Hideo Kojima himself did a tweet today, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and it said the following: "As to make the scariest horror game, I'll watch the scary movies in order to awaken my horror soul." The Eye. He actually mentions a movie called The Eye, which is
Oh,
a Thai
yeah.
horror movie that
I
he
used to have
rented.
that.
It's a famous one.
He actually rented it and tried to watch it when making PT, but it was too scary to finish.
It's a really spooky fucking movie, dude.
It says the package is scary enough, so I rented it disc only. He goes, "Will I be able to finish watching it?"
I hope so. 'Cause first,
So the big
no, the
thing
Jessica
from
Alba
this-
one's terrible. Just pass the Jessica Alba ones.
So the big thing people are pulling from this tweet is that he's thinking about or going to start production of a new horror game.
Some kind of horror
He's
game.
going to try again with Silent Hills or with something else,
Well, it'd be something else.
similar in theme and tone.
Yeah.
similar in theme. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Again,
Maybe
still
this
just,
time we'll get to deliver more than just pizza.
Well, yeah, you'll be able to do.
Yeah,
You've been
2001. The
upgraded.
Pang
You've
Brothers.
been upgraded to a post-apocalyptic DoorDash driver.
Yeah.
I believe the Eye was done by the Pang Brothers, who also did Bangkok Dangerous, which was remade with Nicolas Cage.
Bangkok.
Yeah, the
So they
movie
have
he
made
was
two
talking
movies that
about
remade
is a
in Hollywood that suck.
2002 film called The Eye, which is set in Thailand. He
Yep.
goes, there was also an American remake in 2008 starring Jessica Alba. He goes, which was predictably terrible.
Yep.
So
Same with Bangkok Dangerous. The original is really great. The one Nick Cage is Nick Cage is great, but everything else is fucking awful.
Yeah, this is the
You know,
tweet
The
above.
Bang brothers never recovered after those two movies. They literally, they just like they hit a brick
Oh,
wall.
yeah. So the tweet is somewhat ambiguous, especially given Kojima's broken English, but it seems to suggest that he is thinking of making a new horror title.
He's a babe. I love him.
I love
I
Kojima.
want to pinch his cheeks. He's so
Yeah.
cute.
The thing is about Death Stranding, a lot of people have been talking shit about it, right? But
I really
here's
like
here's the thing, all right?
We talk shit about the game out of love.
Well,
Yeah.
what I gather
Why do
from what I've seen from the game is it genuinely feels like something that Andy Warhol would have done. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, yes, there are fucking moments where you literally have to drink 5 fucking cans of Monster Energy drink. There are moments when you have to fucking deliver a pizza. There are moments when you will see fucking Conan O'Brien in the game.
None of that's important. The important
None of
part
it's
is
None of
It's a
you
fucking-
is important.
It's a lot
What are
like
you
what
talking
Andy
about?
Warhol would have done, where he specifically
Yes.
and intentionally put in things that were like pop culture references.
What-
And like he always he had like artwork that was based on Marilyn Monroe. He had artwork that
Yeah,
was based
yeah,
on
yeah,
a
we
fucking
know,
Camel
pop
soup
art.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
pop art.
But here's the thing: this is not the same thing. This is something else. That's product placement. It's not quite the same thing.
I was just gonna
People
say,
try to compare them, but it's not. It's not what Andy Warhol was doing. Now,
having actually played it,
Disagree.
I will say this.
Disagree.
I will say this, Stout.
Good
Having actually played it, I would literally say it's what happens when Andy Kaufman makes a game.
Andy Kaufman. There you go.
Coffee,
Nah, yeah. Kaufman.
No, here's the thing. I think, like, I've watched a lot of gameplay of this because I'm like upset. I was like mildly obsessed with this game, but the game represents life. It's a little mundane because you're walking everywhere, right? Sometimes you gotta deliver a pizza. Sometimes you gotta do some dumb shit you hate. And occasionally, fucking mud people try to drag you to the underworld because that's depression. Okay? It's crushing depression that no matter how. Oh, God, the elf.
Did you hear
Right when you started saying that.
Yeah.
it's when it started.
He got elf burped, yo.
And occasionally, burn.
Like to
Jesus
say,
Christ.
given the Duncan is here, and you guys also are here.
Thanks,
I
JL.
got digestives. Digestive cookies with milk chocolate.
Why the fuck do you guys call them digestives?
I don't know.
I don't call them that. That's what they are. They
No,
said-
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Occasionally,
Why are
it
they
says
called
People
right
come of the
on-
depths of the earth and drag you to the world because that's your depression that you can't
Help you
escape.
poop?
digestives.
I like finishing.
Are you pairing them? Are you pairing them with your grenades?
Lord. Colors.
Oh man! For
All
people
the
who don't
colors
know,
of the rainbow.
grenade. I believe isn't that what pomegranate is in French?
In French, yeah.
It's
Grenade?
grenade.
A grenade or something but called grenade.
Yep.
I just remember,
Grenade,
yeah, when you had it on stream. It wasn't on stream. I think it was on Stickam way back in the day. You had a of supplements, of pomegranate supplements,
I think I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
this.
and it was a pill bottle, and it just said grenades.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
God. Grenade.
It's like, hold on, let me take my grenade. It was like,
Wait, what?
those are the good old days.
Yeah. They don't have those supplements anymore. I keep looking for them, but they discontinued them. Like, damn it, I need my grenades. Need grenades in my diet. So the digestives are good. I also got peanut butter chocolate chunk cookies.
Ooh.
The
Oh.
decadent.
Or Bur Darachide
Jesus.
at Gross Morceau de Chocolate.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
And I got some sables.
Sablons.
I love sables.
Sablons are my favorite.
It's shortcake.
What are those?
Shortcake.
Shortcake.
Oh, okay.
Which is,
Sablons.
the sort of traditional Christmas shortcake is the Walker's kind. It's the ones like a more of a stick with
That's not traditional here.
holes on it. It's very traditional Christmas shortcake here.
See, I was
And,
that very immature
but these
kid
were
in
on
high
sale,
school.
and they were cheaper. So
I was that very
That was
immature
worth
kid in high school who once discovered that the French word for body wash was la douche.
La douche.
Oh, yeah. Gel douche.
I always like.
Gel douche.
I always like eau de toilette. It's like toilet
Lord.
water. I'm gonna
The
put
odor
some,
of the toilet?
I'm
That's
gonna
not.
put
No.
toilet water. No, O is water. EAU. So it's water of toilet. It literally
Water of
translates to
toilet.
water of toilet. And it's in like every thing of aftershave and whatnot you get. It's like aftershave and a free bottle of eau de toilette. I'm like, why would I want that?
Aftershave,
Mm.
fucking toilet water.
Yeah,
Water of toilet. Oh my
water of toilet. It's like, no, it's French, so it's classy.
God.
It's toilet water.
I'll be right back.
There's no language you can put that in that will make it classy.
There is no better joy in life than standing naked in the
butter,
shower
chocolate
under
chip.
hot water, giggling at a bottle that says gel douche on it.
Hmm.
Oh, Lord.
I'm using gel
Yes,
douche
fragile.
today.
Must be
It's
Italian.
interesting. Poisson de rouge would be goldfish because rouge is red. Would not be a red fish? Fish of red.
Yeah. Red, yeah.
Poison of red. Goldfish.
Poison.
Oh, pineapple. Pineapple is ananas. It's literally bananas without the B.
Uh-huh.
Ananas.
And then there's in Spanish naranjas. Naranja.
What?
Naranja. I think it's either apple or orange. I think it's orange. Naranja.
Mm.
Naranja.
Piranha?
Orange. Naranja. Naranja. That's how you
15
say
actual
orange.
funny French phrases that'll make you giggle.
Oh, God.
God. There's a la vache,
Mm-hmm.
which is oh my cow.
Oh, my cow.
Devenir chever, which is to become a goat. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of that I can't begin to pronounce.
Hey, I don't want to be rude, but ferme la vache. What?
You know those
Sorry.
memes where they say like,
Ouvrez le fromage de la vache. Open the cheese on the cow.
there you go. You know those memes where it has like a weird subtitle where it says like grunts in Spanish or cries in French or something like that. It's just there's tambor den les pomas, which is fall in apples.
These cookies leave behind a lot of
Croatan
crumbs.
is missing the fun.
Yeah, where the fuck is he? Croatan! He's not here.
God damn it, Croatan.
He's off watching streamers with a bigger audience than mine.
Latin.
Wow, French doesn't actually have a term for a high five.
Did you just eat that whole fucking thing of cookies?
No!
Oh my god, dude.
I'm sure you ate most of it earlier, but I'm just...
There's 3 left. No, I had the other 2.
Savoring every last
Yeah,
crumb,
the French
okay?
not.
There was, I ate the other 2 rows
That is so
the other
weird.
day. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, nowhere in the
And
French
Cookie
language
Monster.
does the term high five or like handshake or like that is anywhere in their language.
well, that
They
would
have
imply that they're
done-
friendly.
They have donner un coup de main. Donner un coup de main, which is to give a knock of hand.
A knock of hand. Excellent.
That sounds like a.
So
official.
when you met the CEO, did you knock hands with him?
Did you fist bump?
Fist bump. You knock hands. It sounds like that Nathan P. whatever his name is. The guy does those little alien comics. Did you knock hands with him? Yes. We pressed our knuckles together briefly. And then retracted.
That sounds amazing, Legally Blind Gamer. That sounds
Was it?
incredible.
I was just reading that.
Oh, it says, one time in high school, the class clown called someone a douche. And to defuse the situation, I told him, dude, you just called her a shower. And then the class clown said, I speak American. The whole class burst into laughter. Uh-huh.
I speak American. And everybody else should be forced to speak American, too. We don't have a national language.
No, we don't. We're one of the few countries that don't have either a dedicated national language or a full adaptation of another country's language.
Uh-huh.
So.
Okay.
Eh.
Why are you wiping your nose stuff all over your
I
face?
just do this when I'm nervous.
It's like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Just all, hold on. There we go.
My
Screwdriver
brain
in
is
there.
itchy. Ah. Oh, good Lord. Sean is
So,
happy
pickups?
Fuller House ended for good. I wasn't even aware of that. It meant so little to my life.
Hey, not only did Fuller House end, but the dog in Fuller House died.
Excellent. No,
Oh my God.
I only like killing virtual animals, not real animals. The, like my fucking useless horse in Shadow of the Colossus.
It's not the horse that's useless, alright, you cuck.
Uh-huh. When I go, Hiya! I expect the horse to start running, not start running eventually.
You know, it's its own creature, right? Like,
In America, we speak two languages: English and bad English.
It's
right?
supposed to be a symbiotic relationship, and that horse just was too independent.
I do love that all
It
video
made it
game
too
horses are collectively bad. Like,
Yeah.
there's just no such thing as a good video game horse.
Oh, yeah, there's not been a
You
good.
stupid animal!
On top
No!
of video game horses being terrible, you are probably the worst at driving video game horses that ever fucking seen.
Driving video game,
Oh my
period.
god. Well, there was like two Colossi where you have to be going full tilt boogie on the horse the whole time while aiming with the bow and arrow and trying not to run into a wall. Like, oh my god.
I love the rage.
Man, I cannot wait to see that clip of you just over and over again failing the horse and the wit legs start going whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah.
I lose my shit whenever the legs just go whoa, 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 whoa.
No wonder he was
Fucking rubbery noodles.
going. Well, and then where it was just standing in midair like it was the most normal
Yes.
thing in the world.
It was, and you weren't falling; you were literally just glitched out standing.
Yeah. And he would occasionally
Until you
shuffle
moved,
its
and
feet,
then-
and you'd hear the clop clop of his feet, and
The minute you move, though, it's like, oh, you're not in ground. You're like, ah!
yeah, exactly. The second I tried to move. Good lord. Yeah, but overall, Shadow of the Colossus, fun game. I've been playing it on the marathons the past couple weeks. I'm up to the final boss. Yeah, I am dying a
Oh,
lot.
wow.
Yeah. So,
I missed the
So-
last fight with Colossi.
the last Colossus is very difficult. There's a lot of very precise
Yeah.
timing involved.
Yeah, it's a big giant.
Well,
I
it's
noticed
basically
that
a
you
tower.
have. I noticed that you have Bounty Hunter.
I do.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter
I
installed.
can't wait till you start playing that.
I
That'll be
do.
fun.
Yes.
And you have Republic Commando also?
I think so. I think I have
That's
it on,
also a really good one too.
I think I have it on Steam. Yeah,
Public Man is real fun. You enjoy that one a lot.
I might.
You know which one I never played, but I heard is actually really good is Rogue Squadron 3. They did the
I
third
like
one,
both
right,
2
on
and
the
3
GameCube.
actually.
Yeah, I never got to play that one.
I don't. Think
I have both of
I
them
don't
actually
think
for
I
my
have
GameCube.
those.
So I guess
Can't
that's the other thing, Stoudman, and I can actually play GameCube on stream. I can't wait for that, dude. I can't wait to play like old school Smash Brothers with you, where I'm actually not terrible. Like a GameCube controller on an old system.
You can play with the GameCube controller on the Switch.
Yep.
But this is a new game.
Yep.
So, pickups?
I was gonna wash my hands, then you guys can do your pickups because I have none.
I've got a few.
My face is now a thumbs up with a beard.
And beard ups.
Start with the Mill Creek release. Then I go on to my other. I don't have any studio stuff.
Jo says he only played Rouge Squadron.
Oh man.
Good old Rouge Squadron.
Oh yeah.
The Moulin Rouge Squadron.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
None.
We froze.
Froze, dude.
Frozen.
Still frozen. Freezing. There you go. Something's
You
happening.
keep started freezing.
What? Where'd you go?
Back.
What's he doing? What are you doing?
There you go.
Cool.
What's going on?
He's having freezing issues, so he reloaded real quick.
Okay.
Pod Racer is now on GOG.
Really?
It apparently works
Yeah,
pretty
Bog
well.
Race is awesome too.
Star Wars Pod Racer.
I hear it still has issues, but it works.
Better. I have the second one, Racer Revenge, on a couple platforms, I think. But, okay. Well, let's start with the Stoudman.
Okay.
What you got, the Stoudman?
I got a lot of stuff that... I got like one or two things that I've actually seen, and a lot of stuff that I've never seen before. I don't know anything about. So, Jack LaVenture.
Whoa, I love the packaging
Or-
on that.
Jack the Ripper.
Just as scary
It's
and
free.
fun
It's the
as
French porn version
many
of Jack the
of
Ripper.
the Ripper movies. Wait,
Yeah.
wait a minute, is that the one with Klaus Kinski?
Yeah.
I have that one.
Ever.
Is
No,
that...
you had the regular version.
What?
That's the porn French version.
Okay, is that the one with Klaus Kinski?
No, they are both the ones of Klaus Kinski, but the one he has, the porn version, you had the regular version. Once again, I will tell you,
Okay.
he has it with the porn inserts, you don't.
How do you know?
Because that was released by fucking Severin. And they said they didn't have
Okay.
time. That was found out after they went to press with the other release. And so they were giving that away on Black Friday to everybody who had an order of $30 or more. That's why. They made a whole kerfuffle about it.
Okay, anyway. Version I have has a lot of tits and sex in it, so I don't know
Yes.
what more could be
And
added.
that one has porn inserts in it added by producers from France.
Oh.
I like that Frosty is on my screen.
I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to get it off the screen. There we go. Come on.
So
Why is it not
apparently-
selecting? There. Okay.
the French print is a little bit better in some ways and worse in other ways. So that's why they did a whole different render of it. Anyway.
Okay, anyway. Carrying on.
Burial Ground.
Oh, I like that. That's nice.
The
nice.
Continental
Like
Edition.
it's
Exactly.
shining away.
Mhm.
There we go.
That's a great
Shining
movie.
away.
I can't wait to show it to Stoudman. Gonna love that.
Shocking Dark.
Bruno
can't
Mattei.
wait.
On Skinslip's recommendation.
Nice. I like the
Aliens
cover for
plus
that too.
Terminator.
Wild Wildebeests.
Wildebeest.
Which I also got on Skinslip's recommendation, but
I
also because of who's behind it, you know?
Also because I read the description in which animals are on PCP and go crazy and kill people, and that's the premise of why they're attacking people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what got me the most, was like, wait, that sounds awesome.
It's ridiculous.
Animals on drugs.
All of the colors of the dark,
Mm.
which is it's Giallo, right?
Yep.
This is a Giallo, yeah.
Well, you can see all the yellow on the cover. That should give it away.
Yeah.
That is actually the reason it's called Giallo.
I know, because of the
I learned.
color
But
of the pulp
I got him into Giallo, so now he's been buying Giallo titles left and right.
That
It's a
I
great
don't know
genre.
anything about. I'm just like, oh, Giallo, cool.
I wish I could afford to get more because I love the genre too.
Then I got The Changeling.
Oh, with the
nice
slipcover. Holy
shiny
shit.
slipcover.
You can't find that anymore.
Oh, sold out now. They found, they had some, like, they moved warehouse at some point, and they found more slipcovers, so they had them available on Black Friday for a limited time.
I got The Devil's Honey.
I have
Lucio
that.
Fulci. Main reason I got it, because Lucio Fulci.
That
The
cover
weird
looks.
psychosexual movie.
That cover looks familiar to Crimes of Passion.
Yep.
Similar.
Around the
cover
time.
design.
Yeah.
From Eureka, The Defiant Ones. Mostly because of who's in it, you know.
Tony Curtis and
Also-
Sidney Poitier apparently beating the
Stanley
living
Kramer.
shit out of each other.
Yeah,
Well, chained
that's
at the
totally
wrist.
what this movie's
I had the
about.
blaxploitation version of that called Black Mama, White Mama. No kidding. It's actually a remake of that movie,
Ah.
starring Pam Grier.
And then I got a John Ford film I've never seen before called Two Rode Together.
I've never even heard of that movie. That's cool.
I was like, ooh, okay, a Western I haven't seen
You're,
before.
pretty
I
much
like
in-
Westerns.
Always in good hands with John Ford.
We've been on a Western kick too, watching spaghettis a lot.
Spione. Spione.
Never even
From
heard of
Fritz
that.
Lang. Say
Neither
Fritz
have I.
Lang film. Spies.
Neat.
Silent?
Yeah. I believe
Did
it's
he ever make
silent.
Did he make any
I
silent
think it
films?
was
He
the
did a few, right?
20s. What? Most of his stuff was silent. Yeah.
Iceman says it was it's a silent film. So
Or not most. I don't know if most of it, but I know
I had no idea. I had
most
M.
of the stuff
right?
I know of from Fritz Lang is silent.
M
so,
silent?
like,
Yeah, I think M is
maybe
silent.
not.
I have M. I haven't watched it yet. Sorry, Chris. I'll get around to it.
I haven't
promise.
yet either. I've
And
got a couple
finally-
different editions of it.
The Flight of the Phoenix, the original Flight of the
I
Phoenix.
had the remake. We could do a double bill.
The Flight of the River Phoenix.
I have
Why would
the
you
remake
not
specifically
do
for movie Gangbang, by the way.
But yes, that's it. That's all I got.
Good stuff.
Excellent.
I bought the regular version of Jack the Ripper also, but it's not. It's still it's
That was
Stoudman.
hot.
But yeah, that's called the Continental version. It's the one with porn inserts from the.
Cool. Garbage Gamer, what'd you got?
Got some stuff.
Ooh,
Things.
garbage.
Okay.
Is that it?
So
You
the
got some
first,
stuff. Okay. Next.
So the first thing I picked up, a little, unknown indie title, Pokemon Shield.
What's that? Never heard of it.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
What?
Pokemon?
is
Is
that
that
something sexual?
porn?
Is that furry porn?
Yeah.
That kind of looks like one of those weird, like Japanese role-playing games.
Is that a hentai? Does it have tentacles?
This was an early Christmas gift, actually.
And by the way, I'd just like to say I fully approve of you having Metal Gear Solid, the VR missions in the background. Running in widescreen, interestingly enough. Is that, like...
Yeah, it's because I have an HDMI adapter.
Oh, it's
And
just,
it
like, stretched
auto-
it, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, picked up Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance.
Hey! That's the one to get. Well, other than the
Yep.
HD version.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'm fine.
This one's kind of neat because it's not in the original box. It's in an old Blockbuster case.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that's
But yeah,
kinda neat.
content-wise, Substance is definitely the way to go. It's got all the goodies.
And it has all the VR missions.
Yes.
150 extra ones, actually.
Nice.
So the next thing picked up, obviously, you can see Metal Gear Solid VR missions running.
Mhm.
It is running not on my PS2, but on my original PS1.
Whoa, good and proper.
Whoa! Wild. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's a commercial
Yeah.
thing.
This is an
90s commercials.
OG model.
Very nice.
The back port, so you
PS1.
can plug the Game Shark in.
Yep,
And
with
hack
the
it.
backport.
Hack the fuck out of it, which is why they
Yeah.
stopped.
I remember
Found this,
one of
no
the-
joke, all the cables, the system, and the controller in an original DualShock, $30 at half price books.
Pretty good
Nice.
price.
So there's
I
that.
That was the
remember
introduction to the
that-
DualShock, and I remember the original PlayStation controller was just the D-pad.
Yes, it was.
It's crazy.
Anyway, what
I
were you saying?
remember that one of the tricks to it is if it stopped working for whatever reason, you could literally flip the entire console upside down and it would work for some
Yeah.
freaking reason.
There you go.
It's overheating.
Using the PlayStation
yeah.
Classic as an example, for people who don't know, this is what the original controller looked like.
There it is. Look at that. It looks so naked without the analog sticks.
I know, right? It looks weird and
Yeah.
wrong. It
Uh-huh.
looks like a prototype.
It
Like,
still
wait a
actually feels really good to use.
Wait a minute. Where the hell are the analog sticks?
The PlayStation controller hasn't changed much because it's a fucking great design.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really is.
This is obviously for the PlayStation Classic because it's USB and it has the little bump.
If I
on the
remember
end.
some
Oh,
fluff
yeah.
piece for the PlayStation 2 or whatever, they spent originally for the design of that controller, they spent like several hundred iterations and $1 million to make this the controller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Back in the 90s, by the way.
It's
and
very.
they stuck to their guns to
Yeah.
this design and this plug.
Yeah.
You could take this controller, plug it into a PS2, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You could plug a PS2 controller into the original PlayStation; it would work just fine.
Yeah. That's nice.
They use the same everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they did not change the design at all. They just changed the color. So yeah, so there's that. That's all the game stuff that I got. Moving on to the movies.
We turned him into a movie collector, guys.
I know.
Yep.
He gets his video games out the way. So he can talk about all the movies
Picked
he
up
got.
the extended cut of Sucker Punch.
Hell yeah!
I still have to
Just
see
watch
that.
movie.
Yeah.
I have a steelbook with the extended cut.
Picked up the extended edition of Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, nice.
I have that. It's
I
alright.
think I have that. I can't remember.
It's
It's in my
Isn't that the
outgoing
one that's
pile.
actually kind of good?
I
It's
don't know.
okay. If
these
you
are
haven't seen
both-
it, I'll watch it with
one-
you. I'll give
This
you
was
stuff.
$2. This was $3.
Whoa,
Nice.
big spender.
I know, right?
With the slipcover, no less.
It's in my future outgoing
Yeah,
pile.
this-
'Cause I didn't like it enough.
This
to...
is absolutely the time to start collecting Blu-ray, by the way, because
Oh, God,
as
yeah.
Garbage Gamer is finding out, like, a lot of these releases are dirt cheap now.
Especially 10 years ago releases, 12 years
I'll
ago
have
releases.
to, when I have
They're
some
still
money, I'll
great releases, a
I'll
lot
give
of
you
them.
stuff,
It's just,
uh,
you know,
shop.
they're
A lot of them are the
really
same
cheap now.
releases, just older artwork.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
a great example of that, actually. The original Fox release of The Fly, the same exact fucking print is what got released on the Fly collection recently.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
bummer.
So,
Yeah.
God damn it,
Uh,
Fox. Disney.
Yeah. But
It's not Disney. It's pretty Disney that deal started, apparently. But,
Yeah.
started to
Oh, wow.
fill in my Christmas movie Blu-rays. Decided to just go ham on that this year.
hell yeah.
Picked up a little, again, small film starring Billy Bob Thornton, Lauren Green, John Ritter, and Bernie Mac. A little bit of Bad Santa.
Nice.
Sling Blade? Oh, Bad Santa, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is Bad Santa. This,
The
this is the
unrated
one
and director's cut.
and director's cut.
So that has
Yeah.
Batter Santa and the Bad
It does
Santa.
have Batter Santa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Batter Santa is the one I always watch. It's not the director's cut, but it's the most extended version.
I kind of alternate from now, one year to the other. Just
So you
kinda-
get even more of Billy Bob Thornton being gross and nasty and disgusting as
more
a
John
human
Ritter,
being.
right? Isn't there more
Uh,
John Ritter in the batter?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright, so the next one I picked up here is a Little Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah, nice.
Woo, I got that.
I can put
Nice.
this on. That's my head.
As a
How
new
did you find that
artwork.
one?
Looks just like you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Anyway,
God damn
So
it.
how much did that one cost?
this was not in the cheapo section. I think this one was
Oh,
like
okay.
$9.
Well,
Big
it's still a really good
spender.
deal.
I know.
Yeah. That's
It's
actually
Oh,
a
yeah.
the older
Disney
edition.
title, man.
That's the older
yeah, this
edition.
was this was
No
$4.99.
difference really?
They had like a little rack of just like random Christmas stuff, albums and all that stuff, and they just had a little section of movies, and this was in it, this was in it, and this next one was in it, the 50th anniversary of The Grinch.
I like that
This is
cover.
the
Oh, yeah.
this is the lenticular cover.
Nice.
I thought it was a foil cover, but it's actually a lenticular.
That's cool.
Yeah, because it's all 3D looking.
Oh, neat.
It's 3D
And
as
last
a
but
2D,
not
which
least,
can be or 2D
I mean,
artwork.
it bumps out pretty good.
Mhm.
And last but not least, Santa Claus is coming to town, 45th anniversary edition.
Oh yeah.
Random drum mic.
Oh,
I'm
he
guessing
called
that's
it.
more in
Oh.
relation to the background than the. Is as soon as you
Oh,
yelled up
yeah.
Santa Claus, just like ring.
One
Alert!
of my
Santa
favorite
Claus is coming to town.
There he is.
The next one's my favorite one. Come on.
I have that. I have that Santa Claus one in a set of the Rankin and Bass Christmas specials.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't have all of them. It has most
And,
of the big ones.
You know, this is one of those movies that I didn't discover until many, many years. Like, I watched, like Claymation Christmas. I watched Rudolph. I watched all those,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But this one, yeah, I didn't discover until I was in like middle school, almost in high school.
Oh wow.
Because it didn't air on TV when I was a kid, or if it did, I always missed it.
I didn't
Yeah.
appreciate this until I was an adult.
No, I saw those. I
That
saw
too.
that one along with Rudolph. Rudolph was the one I saw the most, but I did see that one quite a few times as well. I was
Too busy
really
watching
Yeah.
hardcore wrestling to be bothered by that.
Uh,
Not when I was a teenager.
Yeah, it was an interesting story.
yeah, I liked it.
But
It's Mickey Rooney.
yes, and yeah, and
Yeah,
I
that's the
keep
voice of
forgetting
Kris
that.
Kringle. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has. It's the first time we saw that character.
Oh, and Fred Astaire. That's right. Yeah.
Fred Astaire,
He's the
yeah.
narrator, the mailman.
Mr. Narrator, I think his name, right?
So,
Yeah.
so yeah. Oh, and last but not least, what you're watching this on
Mm-hmm.
is I picked up a new little RCA TV.
Oh, there you go.
This little 24-inch 720p TV has composite component, HDMI, VGA actually.
Nice.
It's one of those travel TVs, so it actually came with like this is one of the other power cords.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Um,
So plug into a cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
That's
So it's super light, but I just wanted something to have for displaying the background. There wasn't a computer monitor.
funny. Yeah.
So yeah, and also this was on clearance. It was like $80.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So for a 24-inch TV, I'm like, that works.
Yeah.
That looks great, actually. So yeah, that was it. That's everything.
Excellent. And Skinslip, what'd you get?
Ta-da! Hey, guys and gals and non-binary folks of all kinds.
The hell?
I got
How high are you?
I got Ultra 7. which is
Ultra
volume-
7. Which one's that? That's number 3. God, I'm never.
Yeah,
I'm
Ultraman
never,
Returns is volume 4. I already have them pre-ordered.
I'm just
'cause I'm
never gonna
keep
get
up with
those.
Steelbooks.
'cause,
It's one of the few things I'm going to keep up with because, I want to have them all in Steelbook.
yeah, it'd be pretty awesome.
I also got Jack the Ripper, the Continental Edition. Because I also did
Con-
a...
Continental?
Yes.
Jack the Ripper in half.
Yeah. I'm not saying, so I'm going to tell you, I wanted this really bad on Twitter, and I made
Ooh.
a joke about I would send someone feet pics for this, so that worked out, and I had this movie.
Bravo!
What do I need those for?
That's a good trade. I'd say
Yeah, so I got this.
win-win.
Yeah, there's Blood on Satan's Claw. This is
And
the limited edition slipcover.
The other person
This
got
will have a
some foot
standard
pics.
release
There
at
you
some
go.
point with different art, but there's the alternate art.
That's pretty awesome. That looks great.
Yes. I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to that. It's backwards. Oh, there's actually a really awesome back cover, too. Let me get this in here.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
It's a living. That's right. There's
That
nothing
looks
wrong with
nice.
it. Nothing illegal happened here. Next, I ordered these quite a while ago. Finally came in. Got Roger Corman, The Auteur.
Oh, neat.
Now, speaking of public domain prints from earlier, these are public domain high-def prints. They're just the same ones you can get from the fucking archive.org.
Mm-hmm.
We buy these because they're limited. This one's number 91 of 200. And there's special features exclusive to this edition that were produced for this edition.
Mm.
So that's what you're really paying for when you pay $10 for this.
Yeah.
It's only $10 too. So, Gold Ninja Video. You can go to their website and get those. And they're starting to produce some interesting stuff like Wolf Devil Director, the films of Pearl Chang. There's a collection of 4 films directed by Pearl Chang and 2 films starring her. She starred in like 8 or 10 movies, in addition to these 4 movies that she directed.
Interesting.
And so this is like the first kind of appreciation and collection of her work ever. And she's a very prominent female director from China. So
Cool.
I thought that was really kind of cool. So
Yeah.
also limited to 200. It got 76 of 200 in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Loads of special features. And more limited edition stuff. This one's from Massacre Video, because I don't spend money on like studio releases very often because I don't have time or money. I gotta buy all these limited editions to keep up with the stuff I actually want. And we got this American Rampage and Danger USA. One is a David Dakota film, and one is a someone else film. I don't remember. Some other person who's not notable. Is it David Dakota? Oh God, yes, David Dakota. All right. These are two 90s action films on Blu-ray. We're not gonna get a lot of those for whatever reason. 90s action films are just getting neglected. So
Yeah.
where's
They really
the PM
are.
Entertainment collection, man? I need all those movies. Anyways, that's everything.
And that's it. All right.
Just a couple movies. Nothing fancy.
Cool. Well, you guys got some good stuff this week. It's very good.
Yep.
Yay.
I enjoyed my cookies while you were all showing your things.
Whoa,
They were
wow.
good.
You got
Did they help you
cookies
digest?
too.
They helped me digest. Yes, the digestives. Digest the digestives.
Not
That
direct
doesn't-
TV stuff. It's actually
Doesn't keep me up at
direct-to-VHS
night, but
stuff.
it helps me poo.
Before direct-to-TV, it's direct-to-video stuff.
DTV direct video. Yeah.
And direct-to-TV came a little bit late. Direct-to-TV came a little bit later.
Beep, beep.
When you had like the
Direct-to-TV.
cable network kind of expanded more in the later 90s. For the push content.
Well.
That's a punctuation mark.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Well, I mean, the networks would do stuff like that, like TV movies and miniseries and stuff, but
'Tis the season for Elf Burps.
then direct-to-video came out, and now it's all about the
This
specialty
season.
channels and streaming services. And
Exactly. That's exactly Ice Man. It's what kept video stores going when all the popular titles were sold out. It was such a popular boom that's how the Asylum started. They started with a deal with Blockbuster. Blockbuster gave them $100,000 a movie, and every movie they made was way less budgeted than that, and
yeah,
that's how they built up to making what they make now. Or actually, like, apparently they're making some decent television and some okay movies now. I'm shocked.
yeah.
Apparently, so
Started out doing
Hey,
basically
we'll test her
mockbusters and
somewhere.
stuff. The trans
I wish they'd make one more
morphers.
like indie stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Started at the bottom, now they're going to the top.
Now they're
A long
going
way to the
straight to the slightly off the bottom.
You can't play that. Or they'll mute you. YouTube really hates when you use ACDC music.
Okay.
AC music? Okay.
You know what? You know what I think of that?
Thunder!
Fuck YouTube. That's what I think.
Thunder!
Long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
No, it's dirty deeds done with sheep. Get it right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Giving the dog a bone? Oh, no one remembers that song, huh? Giving the dog a bone, giving the dog a bone.
You leave that dog alone.
Done with sheep.
All I have to say is, for those about to rock, we salute you.
God damn it. We're on a highway to hell.
Thunder!
Hell bells. This got out of control.
I don't know a lot of AC/DC songs. A friend of mine used to be really into them and would play them all the time.
I like the greatest hits.
I like a lot of their songs. I just never
There's some
really,
catchy great hits,
you
but
know.
the rest of the music just sounds like the greatest hits.
I wouldn't go out of my way.
Yeah, their music really shook me all night long.
I'm super honest. The music is very samey, and if you're into that sound, more power to you. Like, that's, you know. I listen to lots of bands that have a specific sound, and don't stray from it.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
Oh yeah,
Been
Showboat.
doing it for 50 fucking years.
if it ain't
That's
broke.
the one with. That's the one with what's his face with Paul Robeson.
Oh,
He's in Showboat. Old Man River. Yes.
Christ. Oh, gray mare ain't what she used to be, ain't what she
Yeah.
used
No,
You
still remember
have
that
to
from
have a black guy with a really deep voice, like really deep voice, to do Old Man River. It's just that can never be changed.
That's Paul Robeson. Correct.
There you go. Why are you taking offense to that, Skinslip? It is.
What? No.
What? Okay.
It's fine.
You seem to be uncomfortable. Okay.
Making faces.
Alright.
She can make faces
Like-
all she wants.
Having
Gosh.
that hung shebang guy doing Old Man River just wouldn't quite work the same way.
What about OMD? OMD? Is that his name?
OMD?
That's the So Bizarre guy?
So bizarre. So bizarre.
Oh,
Old Man River. Old Man River.
Or was that Link Ray or whatever his name? Who got to know? Gosh, what's his fucking name? Is his name Link Ray? Or who got to know? Fuck, what's the name of that song?
You may
God.
ask yourself, is
Oh,
it
that's-
an old man on the river? And how did he get
Oh
here?
my god.
I'm done. OMD was not that. No, I'm getting mixed up.
See, I rest my case. It's not the same.
Maybe OMC. I don't remember. Otara Millionaires Club. Yeah, that's right.
Well,
OMC, not OMD. Sorry for confusing them. They're very similar. You can never have it. Hi.
I.
but,
Uh,
Anyway, are we done? Was it good?
It's been less than 2 hours. The viewers expect a solid 120 minutes of A-grade entertainment.
Oh, good point.
okay. Well, what I was going to point out is that I believe Old Man
Oh.
River is actually like an old slave song, so it does actually make sense to have a black guy singing it.
Well, this is what I was going to say without getting too much into the history of it, so I didn't say that. But yes, correct. And that is why.
I was gonna say earlier when the comics we were talking about what you were reading. I have been reading
yes.
2 and 1 because I'm trying to get through the Wondar saga. 'Cause it happens.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I happened to I read it. I started reading 2 and 1, and the next issue is led into the next one and the next one. So I'm waiting until the end of. They finally get a stop.
Mhm.
There's always a stopping point 8, 10 issues in, and I'm like, okay, now I can put the brakes on. I can go read something else and come
Yeah.
back to this.
Yeah,
Gotta find that stopping point, natural breath that the comic takes.
that's right, yeah. Some comics that can be a while before
Yeah,
you get to that
especially
point.
Claremont and Byrne X-Men.
Mhm.
The breathing points come every 20 plus issues sometimes. So reading a lot of X-Men.
The Saga of the Swamp Thing is like that too. In particular, the Martin Pasco run. It's literally the first 19 issues up till Alan Moore takes over. It's just one continuous story arc, cliffhangers
Love
all the
that
way, and yeah, it's great. It really gets. I feel like it doesn't get enough credit for really sort of kicking off Swamp Thing again and helping to make it popular again. It gets kind of overshadowed by the Alan Moore stuff, but I love Marty Pasco. He wrote some
there
stuff
a
for
Metal.
Transformers.
Is there a
and
tinging noise come from Sean, or is it just me?
La 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 la
It's
la.
not
la.
just you. Well, I don't mind it.
I don't know.
That's the thing for me.
Might
It's
just be my
it's okay.
shitty webcam mic.
Yes.
I
I
think
think it's actually just Discord being Discord, but
La 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 la
we're
la.
about to be done anyway, so it's like, meh.
La 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 la
we
la.
got 30 or 40 minutes still.
This is me
We got a
being
2-hour
tinny
show.
because of
Sorry,
Discord.
late.
Tinny tinny me, tinny tinny me.
I wonder if I'm hearing echo from
La
the
la 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 la.
Nope, that didn't fix it at all.
What? Me singing badly? Just random notes
The
from my
attempt
mouth?
to fix it didn't work.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. All that matters is how I sound on the stream. And I know
That's
I
right.
sound fine there because I can hear it.
Yeah, so can I. You sound great on there,
Thanks!
and you look great in double vision. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at each other, dude. If you moved your camera over Stout, you could look at each other. You look at yourself. You can be the
Hey,
best podcast ever.
Look
Podcast
at that
yourself.
guy. Hey! Look at you, handsome. And look at you, handsome. Let's see. Let's just put some more. You fucking.
No.
Why is the snowman over Stoud now? Why won't you let me select it, you stupid piece of shit? There we go. Okay. We just get some more snowman violence. What the shit? Stop herky-jerkying, Streamlabs. Why have you stopped moving? Can we move to where I need you to be? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You can use the keyboard, the directional keys in the keyboard, you know.
Yeah, I know. The keyboard's on the floor.
Oh my god.
Well, touch it with your toes.
No, it's not. It's a no.
It's not the same.
There we go. Okay. Go, Frosty.
Old Man River.
Old Man River.
God damn, will you stop singing that?
I can't go that high. Old Man River.
What exactly are you trying to do?
La,
You actively are driving viewers away from your own.
I don't care. The ones that matter are still here.
You.
The ones that give me money are still here, so that's okay.
It's true.
They can
The ones that
stay.
love you are still here.
The ones that love me enough
Aren't
to
you
give
guys?
me money. Lots of money. Here, Sean, have some money.
Okay, greed monster, Jesus.
Money. I like money. I like money too. We should hang out. I am 1 year closer to the downhill side that is 40, says Duncan. I'm planning on sliding downhill laughing maniacally while all the Zoomers jump out of the way in fear and shock. I like this plan.
That's
This
the kind of attitude.
This is a good plan. I approve.
Yeah, Zarin, I actually do Twitch things.
Warming
free
up for
after all.
Twitch things. I have it. I've never used it. I don't know how it works. I don't know how to integrate
All
it
you do
into
is
anything.
sing in-
Like,
It's like karaoke. You just sing into your mic.
yeah,
And
I
it does,
get
like, put
that
you into,
part
like-
of it. I mean, in terms of the configuration and the integration.
No, all you do is
and,
turn it on and sing into the mic. It's like that easy.
Yeah,
Super easy, dude. I'm saying.
I see.
So whenever you're ready, you can literally just fire it up and play it whenever you wanted to. Takes like 2 minutes to set up. So yeah, middle of the marathon, you're like getting loopy. Time to start singing.
I need to be more drunk.
Yep.
Yep.
Future goals.
Hashtag life goals. Hashtag Twitch sings. Hashtag Tom Jones eat your heart out.
Hashtag suck at Smash Mouth. Actually, like Smash Mouth, they have a great social media presence where they dunk on all of their dumb shit.
An all-star. Get your game on. Go. Whatever the song is. I haven't seen Shrek in a long time. That's my excuse. Because that's where that song is from. It is from Shrek. It did not
Absolutely.
exist before Shrek.
If it did, no one remembers.
Nope, no one remembers the pre-Shrek world.
Well, I mean, it existed before Shrek 'cause they had to make the song,
The dark
but
times.
it came out because Shrek existed and the song, otherwise they're just obscure, no one heard
It
of
would have come and gone like most songs from that era.
Yep.
Actually,
They're still touring.
the song
Are they? Cool.
Yeah.
Good for them.
All Stars
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
was actually not made for Shrek. Yeah, it was made for the show, made for the movie Mystery Men.
Which nobody
Yes, it
remembers. Therefore, it was made for Shrek.
I love Mystery Men, which needs to Blu-ray
Well,
also.
if you watch the original music video, it has the cast of Mystery Men in it.
It does.
Who?
be fair.
What's that? I've never heard
There
of
is
that.
also a Shrek music version where they just cut
Therefore,
the Mystery Men stuff
it was
out
made
and
for
put
Shrek.
Shrek stuff in instead.
Yeah, I know. It's
I love
Same
how
music video.
I,
They're dancing the same.
I love how Ben Stiller's power was to get really angry and then nothing would happen other than
Ben Stiller played himself in the
other
movie,
than he would get really angry.
Yeah, he'd like stand on top of the limo and just scream, and then it would just cut away.
And then-
I
Laying on
prefer
the hood, pounding his
Skinslip's take
fist.
on it.
And then the shoveler
I like Ben Stiller as a comedian,
I
so
can
I'm not
shovel.
knocking him. But
really well.
making a joke in his expense.
Yep.
That's
That's
William
what
H.
they had,
Macy. He's an
It
amazing
was
fucking
William
actor.
H. Macy, yes.
Is that Kel Mitchell was in that movie, wasn't it?
I
Yep.
don't know. I
It's
don't
the
remember.
guy, the kid who can only be invisible and no one's looking at him.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, that was a big thing he did.
Yeah.
Because I will never forget that scene where there's one they had to like infiltrate this base. They had
Yes.
security cameras, and he goes, "I have to go invisible. No one look at me."
Yeah.
So everyone
And it
turns,
works,
but
apparently.
and it actually shows. And everyone turns around, and he does. He actually does go invisible.
There you
And
go.
once he's
Able to
invisible,
get
he's
in.
fine.
But it was just
Yeah.
like that. That was the whole thing. Was the entire movie, he was being panned because he claims he can go invisible, but no one can look at him.
Yeah. He's
So-
clearly
so
full
no
of
one
shit.
believed.
Yeah.
So no one believed it.
Yeah.
And it was like his big moment to prove that he actually could.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
No one looked
I
at
like
That was
him.
that
a
movie.
weird. That was a weird fucking movie.
Yeah.
Based on the Dark Horse comic.
Was it?
Dark Horse movie. Just like Virus, the movie I just watched today. 1999 Jamie Lee Curtis movie.
Virus?
Yep. That's a salvage team that run into this they're like Russian like research tug, and it's been infected with this weird space virus that uses like techno-organic biomechanical things to stitch stuff together with like earth electronics. So it's got like a camera for a head, and like its arms and legs are made of like various mechanical and electronical components.
Wow.
This effects are amazing.
Well,
It got so panned, and it's a bummer because it's really good.
well, that's completely different from the movie I always get that mixed up with. Outbreak.
It's a completely different movie.
I love Outbreak.
Virus
Yeah,
is like
completely different.
Aliens/Terminator. Alien/Terminator.
Cool.
I describe it.
Well, that sounds
Very
much,
good.
Much
You
more
would
interesting.
really like it, actually.
I didn't care for Outbreak. I had issues
Outbreak's
with Outbreak.
bad.
Yeah.
What? Outbreak was great.
No, it's bad.
It was great
No,
until
you're bad.
the good guys won at the end. They should not have won.
Oh, come on.
That was-
We
It's like
cured it. That didn't happen.
it's like no. Well, it wasn't even that. It was just him convincing the soldiers flying the plane with the nuke not to nuke the town. And it's like they are soldiers. They are
So
following
the movie
orders.
wasn't bleak enough for you.
They're
Got it.
soldiers. They're following orders. They don't give a shit about your bleeding heart story. They are doing their job.
Most of the time, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
So
It is.
But this is a fucking fantasy. It has no requirement to be realistic
Yeah.
I know.
or meet your expectations. It's a fantasy.
I would have liked it so much better if it just ended more realistically. It's like, well, they tried, they were too late, they failed, everybody died, the end. Oh, actually,
so
hold on, even better. They do drop the nuke, thinking that's going to wipe everything out, and all it does is spread the virus wider. So the entire
Return of the Living
world
Dead.
becomes infected, and then Earth is a dead husk of a world.
Literally the ending to Return of the Living Dead. Congratulations.
That's true, yeah. So there you go.
And then they made a
Watch
sequel.
that then. Just go watch that.
It's a way better movie, dude.
You know what? No, hold on. I'll watch Outbreak, but then paste in the ending of Return of the Living Dead
Oh my
at the
God.
end.
With the badass music, I'm down.
Perfect. Then it will be the perfect.
Drama Strain wasn't good either. It's not bad. It's there's a lot of pacing issues with the Drama Strain.
Well, Andromeda Strain is also a lot older of a film from a very different era. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
no, but
not-
even compared to other films of the era, I mean, it's got some pacing. But
I remember it being okay. That was
yeah, it's
different.
okay. It's not bad.
It's a
just not
different kind of.
good.
It's early Michael Crichton as well. But
When he thought he could direct because it wasn't there yet.
it's. I haven't seen Andromeda Strain in a long time. I believe I have it actually. But he did
By the time released
Westworld.
it,
Like
I
he
think,
wrote
didn't
and
he?
directed Westworld, and that was
Yeah,
really
that's good.
good. Like that
Yeah.
one actually, even pacing wise, still holds up quite well today.
Oh, that's an immensely good film even today.
Yeah,
And Future
yeah.
World is actually still pretty good too. even
Yeah, I
though
like
it hadn't
Future World.
that.
It's not as good, but it's all right.
No, it's fun.
Has
It's really, it's definitely much more
Has Peter
cash. Cashy, exploitative.
Cash, yeah. It's the first one made money. Let's make more money. But
Exactly.
it does have Peter Fonda in it, so
Mhm.
gotta love Peter Fonda. But
Good actor.
he was, yeah.
Michael Crichton hit his stride eventually, but it's like, you know,
I love Peter
yeah,
Fonda's.
Andromeda Strain was not the stride.
I love Peter Fonda's take on Van Helsing and Nadia, sort of the hippie, slightly scatterbrained Van
The
Helsing.
movie's so weird.
It is. I've seen it so many times, and I don't know.
I've only seen it once.
I love it. It just there's something
I
about
didn't
it.
get to see it with you. I got to see it years ago.
No, I love
Been
it.
waiting for like a good Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I'd buy it on Blu-ray. Give it another chance.
Oh yeah, all
High
that
def.
beautiful black and white photography. Hell
I think in
yeah.
high def it would be much more engaging and less, I don't know, hard to follow. It's not that.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's
Something
hard
like
to
that.
say.
It's a
'Cause,
little-
I mean, there was the Vampire Vision stuff was filmed with the Fisher Price Pixel Vision camera, so I mean that's never going to look any better than it does.
Actually, it'll just look way better in quality than
Well,
the
yeah, it'll
public,
be like
basically a public domain print that's been circulating forever.
yeah.
Essentially, it's
but
not
then
really-
the actual
not
film
really.
parts of it will look, substantially better. Well, and if anything, it'll give us a higher contrast between the two as well, like visually, because of the.
Like I said, really like to see that on Blu-ray because I think high def could really give that movie the reappraisal it probably deserves.
Yeah.
As when I watched it, it was like in a not great DVD transfer, and
There is only one DVD release, so it's
Yeah.
probably the same one I have, or like another.
I
release
watched
of
it years ago. Years ago.
It's like it's a 4x3 letterbox one. It's not even an anamorphic one. So
Yep.
hopefully.
I watched it on old tube TVs before widescreen TV was even in my house.
Yeah. No, I keep hoping it'll get some kind of proper release. It just
Blu-ray.
seems to have
please.
been kind of overlooked, like just sort of fallen through the cracks, and then
I wonder if the rights issues keeping it back.
I don't know.
Part of the problem with Ganja and Hess in the U.S.
Because it's on
some rights issues with
on
it.
YouTube a few times over, and the DVD
Yeah.
is relatively cheap, I think, to get, even though it's long out of print.
They printed it in like 3 different covers, I think, or 2 different covers.
There's a couple
several times over.
There's
so.
one or two editions that are like stupidly expensive, but you can find at least one of them pretty cheap. And as far as
Yeah,
I know,
there's like one of the ones the worst cover I think is the one that's cheapest. Who cares?
there's no difference in terms of the content. It's just bare bones, the movie.
Exactly. It's like the Black Christmas DVD for a long time. It was like, oh look, it's a new cover, it's a new release. No, it's same disc,
Yeah.
new cover.
Same
At least you
disc,
finally
new
got that
cover.
anyway.
The Paramount way of doing things. Same disc, new cover.
Even in Blu-ray, it's the
New
same
Star
disc.
Trek anniversary set. Oh, what's new about it? New transfer, new extras? Nope. New cover. Same discs.
Oh, one
Same
15-minute
transfer.
bonus feature on a disc that's only in a set. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Only
I don't care.
available from Target. Like
Give me
fuck.
remasters, damn it.
And new audio commentary available as iTunes download. Like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck iTunes downloads.
Yeah.
Fuck exclusives. Period.
Yes.
Of any type. Time exclusive or exclusive for time, I'm cool.
Yeah, because then
You know,
it
like,
will
oh, it's only
eventually-
exclusive for 2 years. Cool.
Yeah.
I can live with that. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, a console exclusive, that makes sense. But I'm talking about like the other kind of exclusive. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, exclusive special features. It's like some of them just go really overboard with it, where you have to end up buying like literally 6 different editions if you want all the extras. And it's I can barely afford to buy the movie once. Never mind 6 times over.
I
Jesus.
bought a box set of Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the fucking truck because I had one 25-minute creator panel that's not in any other edition.
Yeah.
Okay? I've gone through great lengths for some of these.
But that's a little different though. Like that's not like I'm talking like retailer exclusives where it's like only Walmart will get this featurette, only Target will get this featurette, and it's like, how about just have one edition with all the featurettes on it? Like, most people are not going to buy the movie 6 times over. It's such a small niche of obsessive collectors that
You're milking
are going to do that.
1% of your audience for 3 times the amount of money it is,
Yeah.
essentially.
It's ridiculous.
5% of your audience, whatever it is. It's a small
It's
percentage.
a very small percentage.
I imagine I imagine physical media collectors are in the single digit percentage-wise.
Yeah. And
Or pretty low.
everybody else doesn't give a
Purple.
shit. They just want to get the movie for their library, and that's it. don't
I
care
just
about
want to
the
watch
extras.
it the one time and never worry about it for years on end and
And
watch it
then
on whatever platform it's on then.
watch it again
It's
5 years
available.
from now. Whatever.
My Blu-rays always
Your Blu-rays always.
Most of these
eating
Blu-rays
up
will probably
butt.
outlive me.
Yeah.
They'll still work long after I will not.
I have ceased to function. My Blu-rays continue to prosper.
Exactly.
Ugh.
The Skinslip Memorial Library. That's my future legacy.
Giant
Collection
Pillars.
of 10,000 discs. It's actually only 3,000 right now.
big statue of
Getting there.
Skinslip giving you a double flip off as you enter the building.
Get fucked! I'm at 3,063 titles. Unique movies in my collection. Unique. So it means I have more than that because I have 11 copies of 7 copies of fucking Hell Comes to Frogtown for some reason. And
Oh yeah, I know that game, Legally Blind Gamer, Leander. I played it on the Amiga. Yeah. It's a decent hack and slash platformer. Nice cartoony graphics. Not Omega. I've never heard of the Omega computer.
I
Wow,
have.
we're a lively bunch.
Yep.
Well, funny enough, on my gaming streams, the opening and closing music is usually something I've selected from my collection of Amiga music modules. So you're actually hearing Amiga music almost every time you come to one of my gaming streams. So, once in a while I'll put something different on, but most of the time it's an Amiga song of some kind. What's that? Your lips are moving, Skinslip? Are you talking? Or?
Oh man.
You're muted. I don't know if you're aware of that. You are aware? Okay. Is that a yes? I can't tell if you're indicating a positive response. What? I heard.
I'll be
Good
dead
night,
by the
Eric.
time you
Oh,
solve
good night, Eric.
this.
All right.
Heading out, dude. I gotta go to work tomorrow. And it's almost 3 in the morning. So.
All right. Well,
I
I should
hope work goes fast.
I should probably head off too. I gotta get up earlier tomorrow and run some errands during the day. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
In other words, you hate everything.
I hate everything. Yeah.
You have to get your package though. You can't.
I have to go out of the house and do things out in the world.
Trust me, I also completely understand as an agoraphobic. I hate going.
4 days before Christmas. The
I know.
time I least like to be outside the house. Like,
Yep.
I don't want to
You
deal
could have
with...
done it like 7 days before Christmas.
No, it didn't arrive here that soon.
6
Or no.
days. 6
No.
days before Christmas.
No.
You could have gone yesterday. Had Rose, didn't you?
No.
No.
She's here on Monday.
Oh. Okay.
Solstice, remember?
I
Oh
just
right,
remember
it's Saturday. I think it was
asking-
Sunday. Sorry, I'm
No.
off by that.
I just remember asking him one day if he got it, and he's like, "Oh well, it did arrive, but no, that was on Monday, right?
I don't
It did
remember.
arrive, but yeah, because that was the day I gave you the money to pay for it on Monday. So for an entire week, you've been
Oh, it
putting
must
it off
be.
now.
Must
An
have been.
entire week. She's
Oh,
like,
here
no,
it
it
is.
wasn't 7 days. Yeah, you're right. it was
I will
more like
laugh
10 days.
so hard if it shows back up at Stoud's house before you
Hold
ever
on.
get there. Like you're on the
Hold
bus
on.
and he's like,
I'm
"Oh hey,
gonna
look."
fucking laugh.
No.
That's $100
I know.
Notice,
I will laugh. I will
notice
pay for it.
prepared on December 16th. So that was
5 days ago.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was Monday.
5 days ago.
So it was
Yeah.
Monday. That's okay.
No,
They will
7
keep it. They will keep it for another 10 days. It's okay. I can go any time in the next 10 days,
But you're going tomorrow, so
and it
it's
is
okay.
guaranteed to still be there. You know, I'm gonna go pick it up. And I'm gonna pretend that I didn't until it's on like day 10. Oh yeah, I guess I should pick that up, eh? Oh shit, I think it's too late. Yeah. Oh, bummer.
Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done.
Well, a quarter of our crew has left, so yeah.
I mean, I might have a movie to watch. So.
That's okay. Hey, we made it past 2
I
hours.
have
We
a
filled it up
thing
with
to
some
do
bullshit.
before
Yay! Quality entertainment. We just stream of consciousness talked about obscure movies that we like.
Oh yeah.
Which
Way it goes.
honestly is the stuff you guys seem to enjoy anyway, so you're welcome. All right, well, have yourselves a good day or night, and we will see you next time. Those of you on Twitch, I'm not streaming anymore today. I'm done for today. I'm too damn tired, and I gotta get a little extra sleep for tomorrow, so
He is mush brain.
I will see you tomorrow in the evening after running all my errands, and then
Maybe.
by then I'll probably want to unwind with some games and shoot people in the face, so...
And
Yeah.
open his package live on stream.
And open...
You know.
Well, I'm not going to do that because it's Christmas. It's Christmas stuff, so...
Ah, fuck it. It's like 3 days before.
No.
Who cares?
Well, I care because a lot of it's for Rosie. So, you know, we have to
That's why you
save
then you
them.
get to wrap it. Say, this is from Uncle Justin.
No, it's all wrapped already.
He did it
Oh,
already.
so there you go.
He
It's already
wrapped it
wrapped.
all already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
So, yeah.
One thing is not wrapped.
Yeah. Ma. One thing is not right. Oh, is that
And then I have one thing for you,
Uncharted,
but I had
I'm
to
guessing?
delay it because stupid shit.
Alright. Oh, no, right. You said there was one thing for Rosie that was not wrapped, and you were going to
Yeah.
leave it to me to decide if I wanted to wrap it or not. I'm so confused. But anyway, okay. I'll check it out when I get the package. I'll try to get it tomorrow. Alright. Have yourselves a good day or night, everybody. Thanks for coming out to this week's Saturday Night InSaNiTy. We will see you next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.
Penis.
I always want to just go straight into the
Fuck-
music when I
Fuck
do
Christmas.
that.
The
but-
war's on.
But
Ride
you
my pagan brothers. Hail Satan.
know.